We got to unmute. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty right before this, guys. I know it's going to be a few moments before people join us, but we're back in Vegas.
Finally home.
Mighty Ducks poster or flag behind us. Dawn, of course, you love the Mighty Ducks.
No.
Favorite Mighty Duck all time?
What's his name?
Emilio?
She
doesn't know. She doesn't know
Emilio,
any.
yeah.
Emilio is good. Emilio is good.
Young
Welcome.
Guns.
Young Guns. Hey, what's up, Ginger? Marvin, how are you doing? Catherine? We got Ivan in the building. We got Sarah. Welcome back. I don't think I'll be able to make it to the live, but glad you had a safe trip. It's good to have you here for a sec. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
Carol, what's up? Hey, what's up, Danny? How you feeling,
Hi,
man?
Danny.
Danny Pickwa Resellers. We met Danny when we were out in
127
in
Tennessee.
Crossville. Yeah.
Yep.
We met him. We had lunch with him, I think, at one point. Biscuit Butt, what's up, Archie? How are you doing, man? Yellow Brick Road Reselling. Hey, what's up? Welcome,
I've never
guys.
been on a live, so that
Dawn has not. Yeah, all the comments are here on this side to us, so you can read them. Howdy, we got Mike here,
okay.
AM Picker, Pam Hodgepodge. Pam is here live. Yeah, we're gonna start going live. Probably like once a week. I don't know if it'll be Thursday per se. We're gonna go live every week, at least once a week. It's something we've wanted to do for a while. Hey, what's up, Sonny? How you doing, man? Evening, Cary and Dom. What's up?
Hi.
Ken, how you doing, man? Emilio Estevez, the Mighty Duck guy. I swear to God, I was like, Emilio. I don't know. I've always liked Emilio Estevez, and Dawn loves him in Young Guns.
Yes.
Especially. She loves
The Breakfast
Young
Club.
Guns. The Breakfast Club.
My year. I'm
trying to think what else he was in. I don't know. I can think of Charlie Sheen stuff.
St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh, yeah. It's okay, I guess. Hello,
I know the 80s ones.
I love the Picking Across America. We actually still have the last episode to put out, which we'll put out after this. I should have done it before. That would have made more sense, but we're back in Vegas now, guys. Trying to recover because we're both very tired.
We are both so tired.
And then we also, need to start shipping. Not shipping. I keep forgetting. I don't have to ship anymore. I'm so traumatized from 11 years of reselling. As soon as we get back on vacation, there's like 50 things to ship.
It is so nice to have.
It's really odd.
It's
a really weird feeling. So I have to start posting things like this that we got. I got in that free collection at Crossville. This is a Joe Montana rookie.
That's so cool.
Joe Montana rookie. This in this condition is probably $70 to $150. I don't know exactly.
See this one, Dawn? How jealous of the bromance are you? Him and Dave. Let me tell you, it's
weird. Yeah, no, we connected. Me and Dave connected right away. I don't know why. We just really got along from the very start.
Cary gets along with everybody. He's just too nice.
I try to. I don't really fight with people too much.
See, Emilio was in
Dawn.
the breakfast. Emilio was in the Breakfast Club too, wasn't he? He was. St. Elmo's Fire. He was in that one with Demi Moore when that's way back when they were bank robbers.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
And then he did the one with his brother, the
where they were like, was that? Yeah, he did the one where they were both the garbage men.
Yeah,
like
he directed that movie.
Yeah, I forgot what that was called, but what was it? Sonny's asking how was dropping a video every day? I was 100% sure I was going to do it because I committed to doing it. I wasn't sure how, and I don't know if I did a great job, but I did the best I could. And
I think it was honestly easier than when he just was doing them once a week or 2 times a week or whatever he was doing. It seems just be easier to film just the regular things going on in your life and just the moment to moment stuff instead of just the yard sale. And he has to come back and do all this other stuff.
So, I don't hyper edit anything. I kind of want it to be fairly unedited, as uncensored and realistic and authentic as possible, which is always difficult.
Men at Work. Sorry, I seen that. I was just about to Google it.
There we go. But yeah, I tried my best. And the thing I do, and this helps me with like TikTok and everything as far as content creation goes, is I build videos as I go. So I have the InShot app on my phone, and I'll film like 2 minutes or 1 minute or 30 seconds of something, and then I'll add it to the video, and then at the end of the day, if I got to do some voiceovers, I do that, and then I try to chop it up a little bit. Now that I'm home, I'll have a little bit more time.
Oh yeah.
So I think the editing will improve a little bit, but I'm going to continue. We're going to continue to do videos every single day for at least a year.
Yeah, we got some of the ones.
My goal was to get like 1,000 views per video, and all of them did way better than that. Some of them got almost 4,000 views, which I didn't expect at all. With daily videos, I thought they would kind of, cannibalize each other, I guess would be the word. So, hey, what's up, Retro Junk? How you doing?
Someone said,
what was the biggest find of your trip?
Ooh.
I'd say that.
I'm pretty sure it's cards.
Well, the cards were good. I think it might have been that $100 lot in Nebraska.
Oh my gosh!
That captain. What was his name? The captain is his name. He's Captain something C. Captain Port. I forgot his last. But his name's the Captain. We'll find it real quick. But he hooked me up with probably like $1,000 worth of jerseys, hats, and some other stuff for like $100. I'm talking Mitchell and Ness Earl Campbell jerseys, which were given to your son, so we're not going to sell that. But there was authentic 70s jerseys. There was like this one
Captain's Port.
There was this one pink Chiefs hat that was starters from the 80s. I think that's going to be like $60-$70. So there was a lot of like stuff I've never seen before. He's a vintage guy. He has a vintage shop, but he doesn't do sports clothing. So he just basically offloaded it to me, hooked us up.
Well, they also didn't see the other stuff. We got toys from them.
Yes, we did get toys. We got a Boglin that we shipped back. It'll be in the video tomorrow. Or wait, tomorrow. It'll be in the video. The first video I did back, we got a box back that got busted up in transit, and a couple things broke. And the Boglin was a modern one. It wasn't a vintage one.
But it was in the box.
It was in the box. The box got destroyed.
Like torn to bits.
But honestly, I've actually bought new in the package toys and opened them and shipped them on because it's cheaper to ship. And I don't know if we're going to make that much less with it being like new out of the box, because it's going to be like £1 less to ship. Yeah. And it's going to be something you could put in a poly bag now as opposed to a box. So it might have actually helped us out. That's what I'm going to tell myself. It helped us out. Hey, what's up, Wyatt? How you doing, man? What's up, Chris? What's up, Cary and Dom? Must feel weird to be home. It is really weird.
It is. I feel like we just moved in again because we'd only been living here 2.5 months before we left.
So a 30-day trip is a way to get Cary to get 2 haircuts. I got 2 haircuts. I want to start getting my haircut. This is like really riveting information, but I want to start getting my haircut like every 6 weeks, like a normal boy. My hair looks weird when I grow it out. I did grow it out. If you go look at my old TikToks and YouTubes from like a year and a half ago, I had the long hair, the hockey hair going. It was really good to me watching your videos and entertaining and quality. That's awesome, Star. I wear XL B-Day. All right, man. I'll have to see what I find in there. Let me know your teams again. I don't know what they all are. Other than cards, what was your best find? So it was that stuff.
Well, those other than sports, what would you say?
How about you pick one? Because I'm not sure.
Well, I would probably say all the toys. We did get a lot of toys.
That's Second Avenue.
I would probably say where those 2 toys that are going to be in tomorrow's video is probably our more higher priced sealed Disney.
Well, they're not Disney.
Oh, they're not. Oh, that's
Anastasia
right.
is Sony or something. So Anastasia, late 90s. I used to think that too, that it was Disney.
Yeah.
It's like Sony or somebody made that. And it was Galoob who made the toys, not Hasbro. So Galoob did Galoob or whatever. They did Micro Machines, and like I think they also did the Game Genie for video games. So they did the Anastasia toys, and I think those are like $60 a pop. We also got the Mask, the 1985 Mask car. I think almost complete in a bag.
Oh yeah.
I think that's like $40.
Oh, you got those Lego Bookends.
The Lego Bookends, yes. They're not vintage, but they're from 2009. I think they quickly discontinued them. It's Lego Bookends. And I think the lowest online was $100. We got them for like $8. So we got several $100 items. We're not, we weren't hauling around like $15,000, like convert electric ovens or something. I don't know. Like some people can. I know that like flea market flippers, they do that and they kill doing it.
Cary wouldn't part with his cards or his jerseys or nothing. No. Whenever we went to pack something to send it away, those weren't going. No way is he gonna risk losing those.
Here's a good question. If you were to move from Las Vegas, where would you move based on your travels?
Oh my gosh. It's so, what is that word out there? Sticky.
Oh yeah, the humidity's the problem.
The humidity is...
It was like when we got here last night, it was like over, and Sonny, you know this, it was like over 100 degrees here at night in Vegas, and it felt so much better.
It felt better than out there.
We were walking out in the like middle of the day, it was like over 100 here, and we're like, it just bounces off of you.
It didn't even feel, we didn't even feel hot.
To you. So the dry heat I prefer, but as far, let's assume that we are there for the nice months, not the hot months.
What would you pick?
Gosh, that's a tough one. That is really tough.
I'd probably say Florida.
I'd probably say Florida because Dave's out there. We can hang out with Dave. And I liked Florida.
Yeah.
Florida was one of my more favorite states. I liked the countryside in Louisiana a lot.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
I liked Nebraska. I remember I really liked Nebraska. So maybe it's just the thing with Nebraska is I'd want to be on the Lincoln side so we could travel in a day to like Kansas City. like a big city, because there's not a ton in the middle of Nebraska, surprisingly, other than corn, which apparently has is a big trending song on TikTok right now. You know that one? It's got the juice. Never. She doesn't know the TikTok songs, guys.
It's got the what?
I'll have to play it for you. It's good. Marshall, Texas, near me. We went through Marshall, Texas.
Did we?
We went through yesterday, I think it was. We went through, or 2 days ago, we went through Childress, Texas, which I found out is where my grandparents are from.
He had to take video for his mom.
Yeah, my mom wanted videos because she used to go there when she was a kid. But Florida's nice. Yeah, move, sweat, no joke. There's a lot of that. Yeah, I liked. We didn't really visit. I mean, you're out there in near Atlanta, Mike, in AM Pickers. We didn't visit too much in Georgia to get to know anything. So I've heard Savannah's nice. We drove through that, but we didn't. Really.
I liked New York. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
New York was too hectic, but I'd love to hang out there. Yeah,
awful.
I'm trying to. There was so. I mean, Kevin's area where Kevin lives is beautiful. It's just boring as hell. It just is, and there's no internet reception anywhere, so it's just not doable. If you're like I don't know how he became a massive internet celebrity in a place with no internet.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
That guy.
You know what though? If you ever see him in his videos under the tree, there's a reason. That's where the internet is.
That's where the reception is.
I literally had to go sit on a chair under the tree.
He's not here, so don't say that. I'm going to still make fun of him.
And I actually had internet there, not in the house, not in the cabin.
We met like the nicest people in the world and a few horrible people. We won't say who the horrible people were, but we will say that there was mostly. Oh yeah, somebody apartment hunting place is still getting a hold of us after all these months. But there were so many nice people. We met with Mike, who hooked us up with a lot of stuff, as you saw in the video. We met with Death Valley Finds and went out in New Orleans and got authentic Cajun food.
Yes, thanks so much.
We hung out with Simon Says Finds yesterday, Simon, in New Mexico. We hung out with people all over the place.
Oh, yeah. And
we met a lot of people at FlipCon in the Trash to Cash Bash, which was amazing. So we appreciate all you guys. It was a lot of fun. We hung out with Brandon, CVA Thrifts, quite a bit. I can show these comments. Loved meeting you all. We met you as well. I appreciate it, man. We've got to hang out with you, Sonny. I said tomorrow. I'm not sure yet because it's going to be early. We'll see how I'm feeling in the morning because I'm still exhausted. But I need to go garage selling while I'm here. The problem is next week we're going to California.
Yeah.
Next week I am taking over, apparently is what they say, I am taking over the Instagram for the Rose Bowl flea market.
Yep.
So I am taking over their flea market Instagram for a day, and I'm trying to work this out. I'm trying to talk with Rob Veras, the owner of Burbank Sports Cards. If you guys know sports cards, Burbank is one of the top 20 eBay sellers, maybe top 10 on the platform, and he's kind of my hero. He sells bulk, and he sells a lot of just $15, $20, $30 cards.
Yeah.
Like I want to do. So he said, I talked to him and he said, yeah, he would get a hold of him this week and he thinks I can meet him and he's going to hopefully give me a tour of the back rooms at the card shop, which I'm very excited for.
About that.
And then we're going to go to Utah the weekend after, hopefully to go see, I want to see the Gaslight Anthem concert up there and see my mom, because my mom, if we do not visit her every month, she gets upset.
Oh, yeah.
And she wants to be in videos. She's a star. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello. This is my first time doing a live, so I don't know how this thing works.
So do you all have a regular job, or you just do the eBay thing? We both do this full time?
Yep.
Dawn did this part time for like 8 years almost, though, or 9 years, was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
When did you quit your job? Did you stop working?
A year ago. A year ago, actually, right around now.
So she didn't really quit her job. It's a union, so she just didn't apply to get a new job.
I quit.
You quit and then you didn't.
But I can always go back to my union job anytime I want.
Oh, look at this. We got a super chat.
Oh, wow. I don't know what that is.
1 sec. Let me see if I can show it. So super chat. So they gave us $10, Don. And they said, Dawn has amazing eyes.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Keep up the great content. Great content. Mr. Incognito. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. And since Dave's not here, I don't have to do dolphin noises, but Dawn, you do. So go ahead and do a dolphin noise real quick.
What's a dolphin sound like?
Just guess.
I don't know.
How did Duke react?
He was so happy to see me.
Is he in here?
I think he literally thought I was dead.
Yeah.
Because he was...
Dawn was so worried that Duke thought she was dead.
Well, my daughter said he was getting depressed. He was upset. I'm his main person, and we were gone 5 weeks straight, and that's horrific for him. But the minute my cat just absolutely loves me too. She slept on my side all night last night. She was so happy.
Yeah, Zammy is a mama's girl for sure. We got Mikey Bags of Money in here.
Hi.
What's up, Mikey? How you doing, man? We got a lot of people in here, so if I'm not great with. I haven't done a live in like 6 weeks. So.
I've never done one, so
Dawn's never done it.
I'm so used to if I've ever gone onto a live for a couple of minutes, I know that the
more toilet talk. Dawn, you want to talk toilet stuff?
Oh, diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
That's like
bidet.
your go-to on Trash to Cash. Is that what we're doing here?
This is the serious Cary time and the serious Dawn time. This is where
serious? No.
I'm being super serious right now. Yeah, full-time eBayer. What does it say? Dogs get super depressed. Tips seeing me every day. It's over my wife. He cries when I step out. Carla gets jealous. Yeah.
Exactly, they do. I tried to FaceTime with him, but he's 13 years old, so he's got he can't really he's starting to lose his hearing and all that in his sight. So it didn't.
We're also like on a second level of an apartment. You had to carry Duke up the stairs earlier.
He's got it's almost his time, but
yeah, he doesn't unfortunately
as
have
long
much
as
time
he's
left.
not in pain and he's eating and he's happy, he's staying with me.
What's this? I'm driving home from my son's football game. I can't chat much. I'm so sad you guys were on the end of the world and I didn't make it to Seattle NHL. It would be super cool if y'all came back in October. We might. We're gonna be. So where are you in Seattle? Is that what you're saying? We didn't go up to Seattle, but we were in your neck of the woods maybe. Super serious. Yes, super serious. I can't wait to get home and see my dog, Max. It's been too long. So have you been gone since? Have you not gone home since FlipCon, Pam? I know a couple other people had other things they were doing on the East Coast afterwards. But our dog is not. He's happy now. He was chilling. He was actually in here in the room with me earlier. He's usually with her, and he was in here chilling with me. So, as of now, I might be the favorite.
Yeah.
I think that's what I can deduce from that. Or at least that he actually missed me a little, which kind of threw me off.
Oh, he missed you. You know he did. You give him food.
Yeah, American Bubble Boy, guys. Bubble wrap. Yeah, why not? If you guys want to use bubble wrap, go use American Bubble Boy bubble wrap. I think I have a link. I don't know. Just use Trash to Cash or Kevin's. Not Dave's, though. Dave doesn't need the money. Hit the like button. Thank you, Sonny. Yeah, so we did 35 days. I really didn't know how long this was going to be.
35
it was
days?
35 or 36. We don't
even know.
We left like July. It's September 1st, by the way. Wow. We just like time traveled a month. We left on like July 28th or 29th.
Oh, you sure?
And we got back yesterday on August 31st. So we were gone every single day of August plus a couple days of July.
We left July 27th.
July 27th. So we were gone.
We came back August 31st.
Won't be home until Saturday, Pam. Surrey doesn't understand us Southerners. I meant my end of the world. LOL. Dante is having his reseller rally on October 9th in South Carolina. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it out there.
Yeah, we heard about that too.
In October, like that same exact time, there's the Boss Reseller Remix. We might go to that. It's in Vegas, so. And also Sonny's birthday party, where a lot of resellers will be. We'll definitely be there at Sonny's birthday party.
Kevin's thinking about coming out.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, this is on the down low. He said he might go to the Boss Reseller thing. If Kevin goes, I'm going to go. But if he doesn't, I don't know. I'll probably still go, but it's a lot of money. I mean, it was worth the networking and everything.
Once you've seen how
we didn't pay because they invited us out there.
FlipCon was awesome. I didn't know that's what it was, so I wouldn't mind going to the Vegas one.
I will go either. Yeah, I will go to FlipCon next year, and then we'll probably end up going to the Boss Reseller Remix in. Wait, who is this? NC Picker for Life.
Oh my gosh!
We got Dave in here.
I guess I can leave.
Yeah, Dave, as you guys know, he's your favorite. He's your favorite shill grifter.
I know he's your favorite.
He is my favorite.
Gosh,
he's been reselling for years, unsuccessfully, but you got to hand it to him. He's been making videos about it. He's showing people, which is probably
what not to do.
Yeah, I guess he's doing what not to do videos, which are very popular right now. But no, Dave's great. Dave, we stayed at Dave's house for 6 days.
Yeah, his whole family is amazing.
Tina was amazing, and Dave was there. No, Dave and Tina were both amazing, and the children were there, and the animals. There was what was it? It was gosh, you got to remember the dog.
I forgot the cat's name every time.
I forgot both of the names.
Remember, I kept having to ask what the cat's name was.
Hazel. Was it Hazel and
Sadie? No.
M word. I forgot what it was.
Maggie.
Martha. Hazel. Hazel's the cat. Yeah. I got a virtual ticket to the Boss Reseller Remix thanks to Mikey Bags of Money. Molly, there we go.
Oh, Molly.
Dave has the best $3 eBay DVDs. That's the truth. The cool thing that a lot of people don't know, Carters, is that he only loses $1.50 per sale.
Oh.
So he's trying to get
deal.
that feedback up after that. What was that negative streak he was getting? I think he had like 5 or 6 in a row. It's a fake story, guys. I'm just making that up. Consistently inconsistent. Yes. Was meeting a daily refinement awkward? He's a little bit. When I met him, he was a little stiff, to be honest with you. He's very nice. But I was a little bit nervous. He seemed a little nervous, possibly, because
he did seem nervous.
I'm a massive star. No, I don't think he knew who I was. I'm being serious. No, he was a little nervous. I was a little nervous because not only do I listen, I listened to his Patreon podcast. He's a
you actually did.
Yeah, he's a very smart guy, and he knows a lot about eBay, in spite of the fact that he got kicked off. So, I tease him about getting kicked off, and I think we kind of did.
Just play around.
We did make fun of him a little bit on the live, but in all honesty, he knows his stuff backwards and forwards, and I respect him a great deal. He's a lot more analytical than me. Like, I like to go in and joke and tease people, and he, probably if you get to know him, would be like that. But, to a random person off the street, he probably wouldn't
for
be open
someone
to
that is always like on camera all the time, he was very nervous during his when he was up on his panel.
Yeah, it's tough.
But who were you sitting next to that was literally shaking, and you had?
And he's so confident in life, and I love Dalton. Dealing with Dalton, I looked over at him, and he was going like this, like literally his hand. Yeah. I was nervous too. I was shaking a little bit. Hustle at Home Mom was also nervous, which I couldn't understand because she makes great content and seems very confident. But the thing is, I think we are all very confident, and we know what we're doing. But when you're actually in front of 100 plus people, that's some people's greatest fears. Not mine. I love that stuff. I was nervous because the first 10 minutes you were supposed to introduce yourself. I didn't really prep anything. But once we got into the questions, I liked it.
Yeah. Dave just slept through his.
Yeah, Dave was just making funny jokes, which is very Dave. He also knows how to get kicked off eBay. That's fair. Chris, he does know how to get kicked off eBay. But, here's the thing. He knows how to run an eBay store. I think the reason he got kicked off was doing stuff that he wasn't really... Not doing anything wrong per se, but he was taking a risk that he didn't really talk about on his channel, if that makes sense. I think he was selling those high-end shoes. He mentioned it a few times. But his advice was about how to scale like regular clothing. I think if he stuck to that and didn't, venture into the shoes, he would have been safe. And nobody really knew that was going to happen with those high-end shoes, that he was going to get in trouble. So he didn't even know that probably, or at least he didn't think it was that big of a risk, or he wouldn't have taken it. So you live and learn. He's killing it on Whatnot, selling a lot of stuff on Whatnot right now. No, yeah, Chris is, he's a numbers, and he's very, he puts you to sleep. I understand that.
I have to agree
but
with that.
But he is passionate. But I like his stuff. But you have to be in the mood for it. But his stuff is good and thorough. And if you were able to implement it, which is the problem, because like somebody said something like, and it might have been Chris or something like, I don't think it was Chris, but somebody said something like how, like, if you're talking to, like, not to waste your time, and like, if a conversation or something to this effect was not productive, to leave. And I'm like, no. If you're having fun and want to talk about baseball cards or like fantasy football, or you're talking about music,
Cary can talk all night.
Yeah, sometimes that's more important in life. I think when you look back, you'll look back at the friendships you had. Oh, yeah. You'll look back at the maybe not the conversations, but the good moments you had. And I don't really think you're going to give a crap about your eBay numbers, beyond the fact that you provided for your family and they had a safe and enjoyable life.
Yeah.
So. But like my hobby and my passion is like flipping stuff. So I do like that aspect of it, but not so much to be a millionaire doing that, if that makes sense.
No, we just want to be happy.
I think we'll do okay in life because of the social media thing, to be honest with you. But like, I'm cool with just getting by and buying our $2,000 a month, $2,000 vans that we get every couple years.
See this comment?
Did Harold
Tomatoes smell like he looks?
Yes, Abby, 100%. Whatever you think he smelled like, he did. He's also another super nice guy, honestly. Very super. Everybody was cool. Everybody was nice. Almost
you guys even
everybody
put that
let
sticker
us
on his car.
Yeah, we put a trash to cash sticker on his car, and it's still there. At least as of yesterday, it was still there. Super nice guy, super approachable. It's hard to be, because like he was putting on the thing, and he had everybody knew who he was, so everybody was coming up to him. So it's tiring to talk to people, trust me. It's tiring to talk to people for like 10, 12 hours in a day. And he was gracious and fun to be
very
around.
nice.
Yeah, it's hard to do that.
But he takes that sticker off before he goes to
I hope he
church on
doesn't.
Sunday, though.
Yeah, he better, honestly. I even set a reminder for the live and managed to be late. #fail. I have to go next year. It looked like a great time. Thanks for sharing your travels. Well, thank you for being. We have 145 people in here, Don.
Oh, wow.
That's insane. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. 150. Wow. I'm glad you you got here. That's awesome. I haven't dropped the last episode yet. That'll be dropped after this, guys. I probably should have done that before this. That would have made a lot more sense. But if you guys
He was at the card shop. Go figure.
I was at the card shop. I don't know. I wanted to see if they brought out new stuff, and they didn't. I didn't need any cards at all.
Oh
I don't need
gosh.
anything. We have more than we can handle. How much better was NC Picker's wife than him when you were hanging out with? 100 times better?
Yes.
400 times better? Dave, whatever you think Dave is, he's worse in person, if that makes sense. Like, he's a terrible man, but he's also off-putting and weird. So it's not a good combination.
Lots of diarrhea.
Lots of diarrhea. The place smells horrible. No, Dave. No, and you guys know this. Dave is an amazingly nice and great guy.
Oh, he's
honestly
awesome.
I love Dave, and he's a wonderful dude. He allows me to make fun of him to his face, which I appreciate.
Oh, well, you both do it. He does it to you too. Good.
Thumbs up, guys. You guys are great. Thank you. Isn't it interesting that Kevin objects to the diarrhea talk, but has a mascot that can produce the same effect?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It seems iffy at best.
Sounds like a hypocrite.
Yeah, could you imagine? Could you imagine if he ever had to go back to work and then he discussed what he did for a living for
selling Inaman plushes?
He was selling Inaman plushes for a living because that's where he's making most of his money at this point. Is the sheer price gouging he's doing with the Inaman. I mean, it should be illegal. It really should at this point.
I'll tell you what, he's like the only person that showed up at the FlipCon with all this merch.
Yeah, that dude constant. Just chill for a minute, man. Nobody here wants your sticker, bro. Just flinging them at people.
Everyone was giving out stickers, but he literally had hats, fanny packs, plush. I mean, all this stuff.
I feel like we're like the too cool for school Gen Xers who have no merchandise. But here's the thing, it's because of laziness. It's not because we're trying to be cool. It's because I don't want to figure out how to do it. I will at some point do it. I need to.
Hey, that's true.
I think we are going to do it. But it's not because we're trying to be too cool for school. It's because we're just lame and I haven't done it yet. But there's a lot of stuff to do. I haven't even tried.
I wouldn't even.
Yes, the support piggies guys, they sold out.
And aren't you getting more?
Yeah, I don't know if he's announced it yet. We can't say anything.
Oh.
So he may or may not be getting a ton more. Dave is a feisty little guy who legs dangle when he sits in a normal sized chair. Yeah, even a child's chair, surprisingly. Yes. His feet will dangle. He's I think with the heels he's 5'3". Without heels he's 4'8".
You see, somebody asked if NC Picker smells as bad as he looks or something.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, we said it, Harry. Diarrhea.
Oh no, somebody asked if Dave smells as bad as it. No, Dave actually smells pretty good. Dave is smells like every douchey high schooler from 2002 that had puka shells. Yeah, he smells like he got cologne from Abercrombie and Finch or Hollister.
What's that other one that men used to use that just smelled so horrible in high school?
Like in Kevin's day, I think it was just dirt. I think it was
yes, I'm old
I think
too.
I think it was dirt and pig's grease was what they used to use in Kevin's day.
I remember my dad used to wear Old Spice. I hated it.
He didn't realize he isn't that short, guys.
Which one?
Dave and Kevin are not as short as we make it out to be. Kevin is as old as we say, though.
Oh. I'm old too then. I'm older than him.
That dude, I'm just like, dude, your diapers are showing through your shorts. Can you have a little, just wear bigger shorts so it's not so obvious you're wearing just giant diapers. You know what I mean? And just don't use a diaper when you're at FlipCon, you know? I don't know. How old is Kevin actually? Nobody knows. Nobody knows how old.
He is 45 because I'm 45.
You're not supposed to say how old he is.
Well, it's the truth.
He is 45. He's 45 years young. And he's mostly just acts old. You know, he talks about stuff that his parents would probably go, that's way before our time.
Yeah.
If I hear one more thing about Herbert Hoover from him, oh my gosh. I'm like, dude, that was 1922. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the talkies and how they revolutionized cinema. It's just, it gets old.
Some say that
Kevin was the original Old Spice man. He has no chest hair, so that wouldn't work. Somebody else, how old are you? I am 38 years old.
45.
Dawn is 45. But Don is not old like Kevin. Kevin is just...
Yeah, I wouldn't
like,
put myself in that category
I don't know
either.
what it is, but something's wrong with Kevin in a good way. Yeah, he's 45, guys. But don't tell anybody we said that.
He said, did you see in the interview?
Why are we dividing his age by 2?
Did we see in his interview that he was 34?
Yeah, he said in his thing on Wyatt's rewilding and reselling. I forgot what it's called. Sorry, dude. A rewilding reselling. That he was 34, and that's a lie. That's a big old lie. Big old fat lie.
That'd make him
from
younger
Kevin.
than you and Dave.
Just tuning in. You all are so real. I love you both. Dave is the bomb, though, because he does it all. He works full time. He picks. He lists. He ships. He has an awesome cooking channel, etc. Wow. Have you watched any of his stuff? Maybe. I mean, his cooking channel is decent. No, he is great. His cooking channel is, I mean, imagine coming out of nowhere and starting a cooking channel and it being as good as his is. It's because he's been creating content for so long. And it's a really good premise, too. World's best recipe, a regular guy.
Oh, that popped up on my YouTube today.
You did? Hopefully
I just
you didn't
passed
watch
right
it.
by it. I'm like, I'm not watching
why
this
bother,
garbage.
but
Mikey Bags of Money is 45 too.
Heather is a sweetheart, 100%. Blue Ridge Mama. We're not supposed to know her real name, are we?
Yeah.
Mount Sinai, doves, and some great flood. What are we talking about? Kevin is folksy. That is true. He's folksy. He's whimsical. And yeah, odd would be another term. Skinny, like aggressively skinny. Thanks, Sandy. Let's see what's going on. I'm just clicking on these. I'll send you a check. I will take it. Kevin always says he was born in 1977 in his videos, so it's no secret. Yeah, 1977, I don't know. I wouldn't, I wouldn't.
Think he's lying?
I think he could be lying. Sandy is Tina's ghost name. Is it really? I see. Tina, of course, is Mrs. NC Picker. What's up here from Anaheim, home of the Ducks? Anaheim, let's go. I'm switching to full-time reselling. Any tips on how many items to post a day and what time is best? I don't think time matters so much. And you need a list every day is the thing. And I don't feel like, it depends on what your monetary goals are. Our goal right now, and we're probably going to start tomorrow because we needed a day. We had to go shopping and Dawn food prepped for the week. But 20 a day is our goal. 20 a day. 20 each. So 40 a day, 500 each person is our goal. That's going to be tough for us, the $500, because I like to buy a lot of smaller things. But I would say start with at least, seriously, it could be as little as one a day. It depends on how big your store is. I would say one that's easily attainable if you're fairly new is five items a day. If you get them up at $11.59, I don't think it matters that much. Because people are, in Europe buying, or or people are up at night because they can't sleep, or they work at night and they don't want to do their job or something. I think just post whenever you do. I wouldn't worry too much about the time. That Buster Posey card was a great way to end your trip. It really was. I should have bought more from that guy. If I lived in that town where Simon lives at Albuquerque, I would go to that card shop all the time, probably every day. Because he had good cards and he was really reasonable with the prices. I paid $30 for that stack of cards. And it'll be in the video today where I talk about the stack a little bit more. It was on my Instagram stories yesterday. We have 170 people in here. That's insane. Thank you guys for being here. But that stack, one card was a wrapper giveaway Buster Posey, rookie card refractor from Topps Chrome. I thought it was like a $15, $20 card or so. So it was great to be one of the 10 cards I paid $30 for because I paid like $3 a card. Turns out it's like a $100 card because it was one you had to send in, get a wrapper for when you opened up a pack and sent the wrapper in and then you got the card
wrapper?
back. It was a wrapper redemption card.
What year was that?
2010. It wasn't even that old, but it's pretty awesome.
Someone said Kevin is
awesome. It's debatable. What's your favorite place to visit? What was your favorite place you visited?
The favorite from this trip?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard. Washington, D.C. was good. New York was good. And Florida.
I'd probably go New York, but it was probably the most stressful.
Driving.
That was the most touristy thing we did. DC was awesome. I love history and all that. And Florida was good. And then Kevin's was great too. We had a lot of time hanging out with him and just getting to know him and his family. So that was awesome.
It was nice, yeah.
And honestly, the highlights of my trip, without a doubt, was Trash to Cash Bash and FlipCon by far. Even over the places, honestly.
I think you liked.
I liked the
Universal
social
Studios.
Yeah, Universal Studios. As Dave will attest, I was worried I was going to die the night before. I think I even texted him.
From the ride?
Yeah, I don't know.
From which one? The Hogwarts
Just all
thing?
of them. All of them were going to kill me in different ways.
Oh my goodness.
NC Picker shows the real truth about being a reseller. That's why I like you to Cary and Don. Yeah, we try to be realistic. I mean, occasionally I'll come across this, and I got this for free. A follower gave me all these cards, $80, $100 rookie card. But a lot of the stuff we sell is, as I drop this, is like a $15 Steve Young rookie card. Yeah. Or a $3 card even sometimes. So that's what you really do. You have to have bread. I feel like if you want to be full-time, you have to have bread and butter sales. And you have to list, which is something I have not done much for like the last 5 weeks.
Well, so if you buy stuff that you don't even like or aren't interested in, it will just sit there in your death pile. We can attest to that.
I'll tell you that over and over again. It sounds like it won't, and you feel like you're going to get over that nature within you, but most of the time it sits, unless you're extremely disciplined, and a lot of people are. But even disciplined people put off the stuff they like least to at least the last stuff that they post. But we are doing content every day, so we need to go out and find stuff every day. So it's very easy for us to get behind. Thankfully, my stepdaughter, Don's daughter, is doing all our shipping now. So now we can actually focus on creating content for everybody, including ourselves, because we enjoy doing it, and posting. I say shipping out of like habit. I literally have shipped every day, pretty much almost, except for our small vacations. I've shipped nonstop for 11 years until this trip.
Yeah.
And I maybe took a week off or 10 days off. And I took 2 weeks off once, I think, when I went to England with my parents. But
someone asked, is Dave a bad driver? As he says,
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's terrible.
When we're just like driving down the freeway or whatever, but when you're yard selling with that dude, oh my, there's a bunch of abrupt stops.
Him and Kevin are similar.
Flying all over the van.
If you hang out with Dave or Kevin, but Dave especially, you can understand why he can deal with the, hopefully, it's not doing any damage. But your diet, Dave, is insane. Like, you just eat everything. It's cool. But you're moving like so much more than I move. Like, you were just all over the place, and you drive like that too. Hopefully that wasn't rude. Was that rude? That's okay if it is. I can live with it.
Did you see that? Nobody died.
Nobody died.
No,
Nobody died. Nobody died that we know of. But
would
we even know if we were dead?
Maybe whiplash.
Would we know if we were dead? Maybe this is like some sort of heaven doing a live on YouTube. We don't know.
I don't know. This is my first time.
Stay curious, pickers. Then your death pile will be smaller. Yep. I'm just picking random things. Hey, maybe I'm used to it. You have to be quick and strap in. You definitely need your seatbelts on.
I remember somebody earlier asked if
welcome
we
home.
Are,
Happy
if
to
we
see
were
more content
hoarders.
from you both. Glad to do it.
If being a reseller makes you a hoarder or whatever. I'd say you can.
Yeah,
most definitely.
I think people could have been in our old shop and said we were hoarders. Were we hoarders? I don't believe we were hoarders, because we actually did want to sell it, and when we had to move, we got rid of it and gave it away. We didn't care.
So then, what's the definition of a hoarder?
A hoarder is somebody.
It's stuff that you are keeping and you want to keep,
and you're not willing to let go.
But
you're not willing to let it go. We're always willing to let the stuff go. We just get too much stuff and we can't handle it. Like, we literally just bought like 500 things and 2,000 cards. Do you think we can post all that in a couple months? No, we're gonna post the best stuff, and some of this stuff, like this random.
He's going through the cards.
Like this random Kylan Granson auto, which is probably worth $3 or $4. Will hopefully go on Whatnot probably, because I don't have time to get around to it. But I mean, stuff like that ends up just piling up, and you get to it when you can. We did pass right by Metropolis. We didn't go see Superman, though. We didn't get off the freeway, but we were like 5 minutes away. What's up?
Hoarders have bottles of pee in the corner. No, we never.
We just have the feces, no pee. It's just the feces, and it's in a box. So we're good. We're good.
Oh,
we're safe.
my goodness.
We're safe, guys. Love picking up a lot of the same things that Dawn picks up. Dawn, what was your favorite find during the trip?
Gosh, there's so much stuff. I would probably say one of my favorite part, if you've watched my TikTok or whatever, is when we went to the dinner with the Updikes or whatever. Mm-hmm. Their family, and they brought us to lovely, lovely people. So awesome, so nice. And they took us in their garage because they were part of the 127 was selling as well. And I bought a bunch of vintage G.I. Joe vehicles, Rainbow Bright stuff. Yes. I mean, Smurf stuff. all sorts of stuff, and he got a good lot of sports bobbleheads and stuff from the guy too. So
yeah, we did good. He hooked us up with a good deal.
Yeah,
there were so many deals and things we got. Like we were going through this box, I didn't forget, but like I had forgotten. And then once I saw it, I'm like, that seems like that was like 5 months ago, and it was like 3.5 weeks ago, which was a long time ago.
The best part is we're opening up our boxes that we sent back when we stayed at Kevin's and Dave's. And it's like, I don't even remember buying half of this stuff, to be honest with you.
That's a good question. Do people take your job seriously? I think there's a lot of people who don't. I think a lot of people do.
You mean reselling? No.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't take reselling seriously. But here's the thing. Neither one of us are working at Domino's or anything. We're doing this full time. To be fair, on our end, at this point, social media helps a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We've been able to kind of get off the gas on reselling a little bit, especially this last 5 weeks, because all we've been doing is making content and buying. We have sold very little, a couple things to viewers and followers.
We weren't posting it
that we weren't trying to even sell per se, but we put up and people wanted them. So yeah, social media helps a lot. And I always tell everybody, in the modern landscape, if you have even the inkling of interest in social media, get started. Get started right now, today, after this live. And then do short videos. That's the easiest way to get a following. That's how both of us...
It's the easiest way to make one without it interfering in your daily life, too. I mean, we can make a TikTok. I can film me picking something up off of the shelf in a matter of seconds at the thrift store, come home, through InShot, edit it, voice over it, put the music on, and post it probably in less than 10 minutes.
Yep. We both have... And you know, at one time, what was it, maybe a year and a half ago, didn't do it that way. You were still new at it.
I was doing my furniture on TikToks first, and so
it takes a little time
longer, and it
to
was
make
a big
it
process.
easier.
But when I started realizing I could make more money.
Well, you were
doing less effort like you.
The thing was, like, she loves doing her furniture, but each one of those videos would take a whole day because she was,
not longer,
or 2 or 3 days, or a couple weeks because she didn't have time because she was working full time.
Yeah.
But we were going thrifting all the time, and you could just make those videos when you go do your normal stuff.
And it was way quicker.
Yeah, somebody asked, do you have a personal card collection or just buy to flip? It's mostly buy to flip. I don't know how to explain this other than when you buy and sell for a living, as long as we have, I don't have much desire for stuff personally, honestly. So what happens is there's a couple people I collect, but I don't organize them very well, and it's typically stuff that I find interesting. Basketball players from the late 90s that I love, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, God Sham God, random players that I thought were cool as a kid. And then with football, I like collecting first number 1 picks and like first round picks that were busts. So I like Achilles Smith, Ryan Leaf, like stuff that people don't collect that are weird. And it looks like Dave, thank you, man. Dave just gave us $10. Thanks, man. Here's the money I owe you from when you let me use your preparation H.
Oh, you guys are sharing that way.
I'm still using it. It doesn't matter. I'll send you like a little glob in the mail, and then you could use some more as well. So, I honestly stole some of your Tux medicated wipes, to be honest, when I was there. So I think, we're even. But I'll take the money, definitely.
See,
you've definitely inspired me to start my shorts. And Archie has started his shorts and started doing a lot more content creation. Archie, if you guys haven't followed Biscuit Butt, give him a follow. He's a buddy here, a local Las Vegas. What do we call people from Las Vegas? Las Vegans?
What?
Las Vegasans? Nevadans? We're Nevadans, right? We're from Nevada. Well, I'm not from Nevada, but I live in Nevada and Las Vegas people. I don't know what we're called. Is Dawn going to get a Harry Tornado tattoo like Flip the World did? Are you going to get another one or just keep the only one you have?
The Harry Tornado one?
She already has one, guys.
That's in a secret spot.
Can't even show Harry at all.
But the one woman who has your
Little Miss Crazy
Little Miss Q.
Little Miss Q.
Yeah.
She had everybody. She had a mighty duck, like a strong duck.
She had a bunch of content creators, like something to represent them tattooed all over her leg, like Harry Tornado, Commonwealth Picker, NC Picker, even pretty much everybody. Even had one for Trash to Cash.
Yeah. Hi, Don. I'm sad Cary made you eat the worst Mexican food in I didn't make it was your idea to go to El what was it called? I forgot what El Phoenix. When we were in Dallas, right by the hotel.
I wanted to go back to the
you wanted to go to El Phoenix, and then you were like, when you were close, you were questioning it.
Yeah, because I looked right in the same parking lot. I looked over and I was like, "Ooh, that one looks kind of."
What did I tell you? Come on, let's be honest. What did I tell you when we were going to these? These are right by the hotel. These are going to be touristy Mexican restaurants. They're not going to be like super authentic Mexican restaurants.
Like it was literally store bought chips.
The chips were store bought. I had grilled.
Sauce
outside of the chips, I really liked my meal.
It
Honestly,
actually was.
It was really good.
It was good.
We went yesterday with Simon in New Mexico to this place
yeah.
called Sadie's. It was New Mexican food, and we had sopes and I had sopapillas, and then you had a burrito.
Yeah,
it was not healthy, but amazing.
It was delicious, very good. Their salsa, oh my gosh, delicious.
Reseller groupie, yeah. There's a reseller groupie or two. It's funny.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I appreciate the thought because people care about what you're doing and. You know, some people want to do stuff like that.
And you drove
by. I thought the tattoos looked cool.
You drove by Buc-ee's. We passed Buc-ee's. Yeah, I even tell them, look, there's Buc-ee's coming up. But I think at that point we were just wanting to.
I think we just the last 2 days or 3 days we just wanted to get home as fast as possible.
We just wanted to, yeah. At that point,
we did drive by Buc-ee's. I wanted to get one. I might ask you just to freeze dry one of those barbecue sandwiches, Dave, when you go up to St. Augustine or Daytona. Wanting to do videos as well, but just getting started on selling. Would you suggest to start YouTube at the same time or wait? Do it all at the same time, and just the way I do it. Now everybody can be different, but I just am showing my journey as uncut as it is. You know, that came out weird, but as unedited as it is. That's kind of what I've decided with my YouTube. But my TikToks are very edited and a specific genre. But I would do it at the same time. I think there's a lot of value in you doing videos as a beginner and going, this is my first time to an auction. This is my first item I've ever sold, or this is the first time I've ever sold shoes. I think there will be a lot of people who would be drawn to that kind of content.
Yeah, and if you make mistakes, that usually gets more attention than if you did it right. So you might get as many more views.
Go watch Daily Refinement. In his first videos, he talked about he was just starting eBay and he had all these plans. So go look at his, like he wasn't an eBayer forever either, or at least consistently an eBayer like he isn't. He isn't now, but he was. I can't get Dave to return a phone call, but he's throwing out super chats in here. Yeah, Dave. I mean, I'd appreciate a super chat from you, Kevin, to be honest. But I'm just joking. You guys did enough for us. I'm totally kidding. No, but Dave doesn't return a lot of phone calls. He's a bit of a diva. He's actually got a real job too, Kevin, where he's getting yelled at by people most of the day on Zoom.
Poor thing.
Yeah, he gets most of Dave's job, which he doesn't talk about his job, and I'm not going to either. But it involves Zoom calls where he gets yelled at.
Yeah.
So he's probably talked about it in his regular show. Dave should be listing. That's true. Or here's another thing. It's like, what time is it? It's like Dave should just be chilling. Take a minute for yourself. Treat yourself. Get in the jacuzzi. Don't bring your Is that dangerous to bring your laptop in? Just bring your phone in and just be careful.
Yeah, go do that later. Go. Fleek on.
Daddy's calling. Thanks for the repost on IG.
Does he know we're coming down next weekend?
Yeah, we're going to be down in Cali next weekend, dude. We're going to be at the Rose Bowl.
How far is that away from you?
Where are you, in Long Beach? Or I forgot where you're at, bro. You're somewhere. You're close to the Rose Bowl. You know, it's California. Everything's like an hour away, even if it's 5 minutes away because of traffic. Nothing's better than getting Dave's attention by dropping a comment during the live. Good one, Kev. Yep, that's true. We're getting a Buc-ee's on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Oh.
Awesome. Yeah, so Gulfport. We drove through Gulfport and Biloxi.
Yeah.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
That was pretty.
It was pretty. Mississippi was very pretty. We didn't really stop much, though. We had the first Buc-ee's outside of Texas here on the Alabama Gulf Coast. The traffic is horrible because of it.
Oh, I bet. Those places are like grocery stores.
I feel like they should have 400 gas pumps and not 350. Because what if 400 people needed gas? They don't have enough gas pumps for that. Just food for thought. They don't have enough gas pumps is what I'm saying. They have a ton. Oh, wow, we got a Canadian super chat.
Fleecon said.
Fleecon. I do the Rose Bowl every month, dude. I'll be there. I'm going to be... Dude, DM me and stuff. I'm taking over the Rose Bowl Instagram on, Sunday, a week from whenever, not this weekend, but the weekend after. So hit me up. I'll come by and we'll shout you out on the Rose Bowl Instagram, as well as my own. But we can at least.
Well, you can be in the videos.
Yeah, you can walk around with me if you want, and be in all the videos. I don't care. I need help. What advice would you? Thank you first off, Akram, for the Canadian super chat, which is covered in syrup, I imagine. I appreciate it. That came out weird. What advice would you give someone who would love to start YouTube about his passion, but is terrified from people's opinions, from your personal experience? I will say that you get a thick skin really quickly.
Yeah.
Really quickly. I did. And not everybody gets it as quickly. You could also filter words and you can delete comments and block people. Dawn does that more than I do. But I remember vividly getting my feelings hurt at first. And now fast forward to today, I think, or like the last 3 or 4, I had a video where I talked about Goodwill overpricing their shirts. And there has been 6 duets on TikTok with people just telling me to get a job, that I am the scourge of society, that I'm a terrible human being. And it's not that I respect I'm not upset at them, and it doesn't really bother me. I'm not upset at them. I'm not mad at them, and I'm also not upset by what they say, if that makes sense. Like, they can say whatever they want. They don't really understand.
Yeah, you definitely
They don't really understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. They don't have a full picture, so you just got to be cool.
I wouldn't let them stop you, though.
Oh, hell no. Don't let them stop you. If you want to do anything in life,
do it.
Do it. It took me, and I will say this, and I said this at, I think at FlipCon, I wanted to do YouTube I started watching YouTube reseller content in 2011, when there wasn't much. And I actually started a channel. It was called Mr. the Dude is Here. Great name.
What?
Yeah, it was called Mr. the Dude is Here.
What was that about?
Because the dude was here, and it was reselling. And I did a couple videos. And
Are they still on there?
I deleted the channel.
Oh.
But I quit like in 2012 or so. And then I wanted to, for like 6 years or 7 years, do it again. And I probably talked to you about it throughout the years, and I never did it. And I finally did it, changed my life. That decision honestly changed my life 1,000%.
Yeah, especially when I remember when you started TikTok and you posted your first TikToks. You were nervous about it.
My first TikTok had 2 views for like 2 weeks. Had 2 views for 2 weeks because I didn't know how to do TikTok. I had a baseball card, and I was like, this is worth $15, and I just did this. Like with the camera, and I put like a song on it.
Yeah.
2 views. And I almost gave up after that first one, and then I just started going, I'm just going to talk into the camera, and that worked eventually within a couple. Thank you, Fleecon.
Thank you.
This segment is sponsored by Fleecon on YouTube.
Yes, it is.
If you guys would like to follow Fleecon on YouTube, he just paid me $2, so legally I'm obligated to say, give him a like and subscribe and follow. Now tomorrow, if you want to unsubscribe, I have no say in that.
Yes.
I have no say in that. $5, I would tell you to stick around. I'm just kidding. I don't. Thank you for the money, man. I don't need it, but I appreciate it, dude. Post a Rose Bowl link on Garage Sale Nation. I should do
okay.
that. Yes.
We will. You also need to make sure everyone knows that we're going out there, so any other resellers that want to come join us.
I'm back. Papa Kevin yelled at me. Yeah, that's normal.
Aww,
that is normal.
Good.
He is a vicious. He's a vicious and like mean older man. If you guys remember, like is it Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace?
I don't know.
He's a lot like that guy, but more violent.
Dolphin noise, please. I didn't do it. He told me to. I don't know what a dolphin sounds like.
Where's the dolphin? Who said dolphin noise? Oh,
NC Picker.
Oh yeah, I could do a dolphin noise.
Do it. How do you do that?
Let's see, Kathy. You want a dolphin noise? You probably don't, but we'll do it. What's a dolphin do? Is that how a dolphin sounds? Wait, that's a horse. What is a dolphin? People keep telling me, and I listen to what a dolphin sounds like, and I still don't remember. It's like meh, meh, meh. That's a goat.
That sounds like a llama.
Dead goat. No, like an aggressive llama. You helped me a lot just watching you in action, working on being comfortable in front of the camera. That was one of the cool things I thought about doing the Picking Across America, was I've struggled with being a little bit performative because I'm a theater kid. So I'll turn on the camera and I'll go like, hello everybody, I'm here. You know, I'll do all that like, whoa, you know, that stuff. And I wanted to be a little bit more natural. And I think the best way to do anything in life is experience and by doing over and over. And the quickest way with YouTube, I guess beyond doing 2 videos a day, is to do a video every day. So I feel like I've been able to try new things while at the same time not doing anything really too crazy, I think, or that interesting.
I think this has changed me too. I just didn't even care at this point because I'm always thinking, if he's getting me at this angle, what do I look like? Is my hair messed up? Towards the end, I didn't even care because I'm thinking, you know what? This is just who I am, and it is what it is.
It's been so much fun watching you on your adventure. You two are so fun. If I knew that what I know now, oh wow. I still have my VW van and make my YouTube by stalking people like you.
Awesome.
Do it. But yeah, if you have the, like I said, even now, Sylvia, if you have the inkling of doing it at any point in your life, you should just start doing it. I have a GoPro. Dave has a fancy camera.
Oh, man.
But I really just film most of my stuff on my iPhone because it's so much easier to
Me
do.
too.
And it's quicker, and I don't feel like people mind that much. There's not that much of a difference in quality. And I also feel like at my point, I've established kind of being that way. So if I started making it hyper edited, it wouldn't be natural.
Yeah.
Whereas like Art of Resell is very edited, and that's like his style. If he started doing stuff like me, it wouldn't work. And if I started trying to do stuff like him, unless it was very subtle, I don't think I could pull off what he's doing either. So let me see what's going on. We got more people.
Someone says, greetings, hi.
No dolphin noise, please. Yes.
Yeah, no dolphin noise.
I haven't done any videos yet. Thank you, Side Hustle Preacher, for the super chat, $4.99. Thank you. I haven't done any videos yet because I don't want to be banned from my honey holes. What should I do?
Well, what kind of the only places we've ever been told not to film was a Goodwill bin.
Just don't film at your honey holes, I guess, and just make content outside of your honey holes. Or just, I mean, I honestly don't care about being banned. The one thing I feel about, and I've always felt this about picking, is there's always another place to pick. I was at the card shop today, and I talk about it in my video that will come out tomorrow, and I didn't find anything, and I'm like, this is becoming less and less a good place to pick for me, so I'll just find the new place. I'll find the new place where I can get cards locally.
Also, if you want to do a video,
or maybe I'll go online and buy stuff.
If you're doing YouTube, I don't know anything about YouTube, but for like TikTok and stuff, like what we do, you can film yourself going in or whatever, or just if you don't want people to know it's a honey hole, just film yourself when you come out showing what you got, or when you get home, show what you got. Talk about that. Talk about, cleaning it or taking pictures of it or whatever. Just start doing it.
No, this segment is not sponsored by Garage Sale Nation. I don't know what that site is and what it is. I have no idea what that is.
It's a porn site.
Yeah, it's probably porn. If I'm going to make a guess, it's porn. So you're a thespian? Yes, I've been known to be a thespian, yes. I did theater in high school and a little bit in college. I have 3 majors, and I've mentioned this all the time. I know it's annoying. Oh, hey. I have 3 majors, but I also have almost a minor in theater. I was 2 classes away from getting my theater minor. Hey, guys, what's up? We're live.
This is going to be for your...
Oh, for my video. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. So one of the things I like about picking Across America most? The no warning ending. And that happened completely naturally by me screwing up an ending because I was rushing the edit.
Yeah.
And then I decided, and this is like anything, this is what Kevin did with the Enaman. He found a plush and he just I got so many jokes I can't say.
That's how that started popping in my head. I'm like, what?
But he found a plush. He knew that I think he saw that they were worth more than he was paying, so he could flip them. But then somebody made a comment, he said, like, on his YouTube about getting things moving. And minute that happened, a light bulb went off in his head, and he started using that to market it.
Brilliant.
And then it's become what it is. And the ending is something I was going to do just for this series. And then I think I was talking to Dave. I'm like...
No, it was Kevin, I think.
Or Kevin. And I was like, should I continue doing it? And they're like,
he said
yeah.
Yes.
Once you have something that people recognize you for, whether it's stupid or not, and I don't think the endings are stupid. I mean, there's a little bit of psychology there. You got to watch to the end of or at least scrub to the end of my video to see what my ending is. And I think I'll get more elaborate. What I really wanted to do, and I forgot to do, was I wanted to go up to Harry Tornado and like ask him something really beautifully deep. Like, how has this changed your life? Or what's one thing that will change everybody's life in reselling? And right when he started talking, just cut it out. Just like in the video right there. I thought that would have been poetic.
I thought it would have been.
But I messed that up because that was a perfect. I got to get him just to film something, and then I'll have him film something, and then I'll not use it. I think that'd be hilarious. I think he might do something for me if I asked. Maybe. Don, I've enjoyed. Oh, here we go, Don. You want to read it?
Don, I have enjoyed seeing your personality come out in your travels across America. Keep it up. I enjoy watching you and Cary. Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said earlier, I was more shy and all that stuff, and I didn't really want to be in the videos and stuff as much, and I don't really show myself in my own. But this time, I'm just like, you know what? If we're gonna start doing a daily vlog every day, then it is what it is. I'm just gonna be myself, do my thing, and just it is.
It is what it is, and we are who we are.
Exactly.
take it or leave it. And honestly, I feel like most people are. I think it's. I think I like in watching other YouTubers like that authenticity. I think that's kind of where culture's going in general, is us to be as authentic as we can.
Exactly.
You can't be authentic. I mean, you can't talk about everything in your life, but like be as authentic you can in the moment about what. See, I can't even speak.
Yeah, if your hair is messed up, if you
just
got something on your face,
embrace it. If you want to
drop something and break it.
If you have a funny thought and want to share it, share it.
Yeah.
If you found something, if you're excited about finding a sports card that's worth $3, but you're excited about it, share it. Even if it's not that impressive numbers wise. That's what I keep telling myself.
You see the next one? I don't know who these people are.
Did the reseller YouTube community cancel Lonnie and Candace? No one ever shouts them out anymore.
Who's that?
Don doesn't know who Lonnie and Candace is. That's Shed Flips and his wife, Candace. I don't think they've been canceled. I don't know them. I've never met them or talked to them. I have watched Shed Flips for years, though.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're canceled by the community. I think I don't know if they're like talking to people within the community and making friends. I don't know about that. Typically with anything in life, the more you socialize and the more you network, the better, the more stuff like that, shout outs will happen. So I've never talked to them. I've never met them. Seem like nice people though. We were in Louisiana, which is their neck of the woods, just a couple days ago. True story, Cary is the reason I started reselling full-time. Saw him on TikTok.
Oh, dang, that's awesome.
That is a true story. That was a couple years ago, wasn't it, Charlie? I remember when you started talking to me at the very beginning. You probably were following me on Instagram and everything when I was like at 2,000 or less. So yeah, Charlie's out doing... He did Flea... I would have been there at the FleaCon, dude. I really would have been there, but I was at FlipCon. But if you do one that's not in August,
we're going to start coming.
Or if you do another one, we should be.
We're starting to start going.
I want to go down once a month to California. Authenticity is rewarded on YouTube. This isn't Hollywood. I agree.
Exactly.
Dawn is so very nice in person. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Oh, thank you.
You don't really know her, but that's fair. No, just playing Pam. She's nice for a little bit, and then she gets very mean. No, just kidding. She is very nice, Pam. Pam was a sweetheart too. If you guys don't know Hodgepodge Pam, she's wonderful. We had she brought me a Diet Dr. Pepper for the Trash to Catch Live, which helped me stay awake and able to deal with Dave being a dope, and then Kevin was all of a sudden shy during the live. Did you notice that?
He didn't hardly talk.
Just disengaged. So it was just on me and Dave to somehow make something entertaining happen.
Well, then Kevin did throw out all of his stuff.
Yeah, he did throw out his stickers and took his shirt off. It was weird.
Oh,
it was weird, and we can
missed
confirm.
That part.
We can confirm that he has 3 more nipples than you think he does. Whatever number that is, add 3. Yeah, sub to Charlie FleaCon. He's awesome, guys. Is there 200 people in here? Oh my gosh! Smash the like button. Thank you, Dave. Dave doing the smash your like button thing. I appreciate it. It would no longer be a honey hole if you did a video and announced it. I don't necessarily agree with that 100%. I don't think there's enough people in your area watching and enough people that would actually go to that spot even if they knew about it. They might think about it. People say that all the time. Like, you talk about this item, it's going to flood the market. And if it's very particular, something maybe that just released, maybe. But like usually, I could tell somebody, look out for this TI, 84 silver edition. Yeah. And I have it, and it's sold in a day. And by the time you see that video and you find one 5 weeks from now, you're the only one at that low price. So I don't feel like that's that big of a deal.
I also think, to me personally, and I said this when I was doing furniture and stuff, is if you're afraid of competition, you shouldn't be doing it. Because to me, no one's at the same place at the same time ever. And we could walk into one thrift store at one time and find something, and Sonny could have been there earlier and found something else. It's just, all just luck.
Sonny came out with all those board games, and I think I still came out with stuff because he got to the one locally here with us about a month or 2 ago, and he came out with those cool board games. And we still found stuff.
There's so much stuff to go around. So much.
Have enjoyed the traveling and thrifting videos. Thank you, Christy, for the super chat. We appreciate it. Here's another one. Dawn enjoyed your driving tour USA. Yes. I get a lot of crap for you driving everywhere, Dawn.
I'm not letting him drive. No way.
You think Dave's a terrible driver. I am like Dave.
He drives like an old lady. which would be.
I swerve as much as Dave. I violently brake as much as Dave. But the only difference is I'm going 40 on the freeway and Dave's going 80.
It's like his mother.
I'm just like a nervous driver, especially when I have people in the car. I don't know if you guys are like this. When I get anxious sometimes when I'm driving with people in the car and I start thinking, oh, I'm gonna like swerve around and stuff. I get anxiety when people are in the car with me, so I prefer not to drive with other people in the car. When I'm by myself, I'm just singing. Today I was listening to Luke Combs. I decided I'm into country now. Country music now. I'm a country music guy because I went to Virginia and through all that, and now I'm country.
Oh, let's hear your accent.
Hey, y'all. Crash to Cash needs to be sponsored by Fleet. It does. I agree. We need sponsors of all sizes to just, as long as they're plowing money into the podcast, we're fine with it. We are shills and we don't care what the product. Well, we do care what the product is.
What does Fleet actually make? What was it again?
They make the enemas. So what? Fleet is the company. Fleet is a company. Yeah, Fleet. They make enemas, and in order to get people excited about enemas, which you got to do. Because nobody's like, let's go get some enemas and stuff. They decided, let's make an enema man and make him a plush. That'll get people into it.
Well, I think if you just
and then they bought thousands. None of them were given away. And then some random school teacher in Virginia goes, I'm going to just buy them all. And then I'm going to make a folksy yet whimsical YouTube video channel that, 65-year-old plus, no offense to sorry, I'm probably offending people, but really I'm going to do this 95-year-old plus because there's probably no 95-year-olds here. And if you are 95, that's awesome. I have a lot of questions like, do you eat a lot of fish? What do I need to do to reach 95? But yeah, it's an amazing story if you think about it. I did smash that like, thank you. You found a Baja Blast at Sam's Club, like in the bottle or cans? I would like to go to Michigan. I'd like to go to Chicago, Michigan. Thrifter Sifters in South Dakota, so I maybe go to South Dakota.
What are they talking about?
I don't know.
Trash to Cash needs a Facebook page.
Yes. And a Patreon. Kevin. Go skydiving and cut the video right as you jump.
Oh my gosh.
That would be hilarious. The chances of me going skydiving are -0.
I've been skydiving.
She's been Rocky Mountain climbing. How many seconds were you on Fu Manchu?
2.
3.7. You keep saying it was 3.7 seconds. I've never been skydiving because that's insane. Dawn has. Which,
I have.
When we first met, you went skydiving. Yes. You're like, I'm going skydiving. And I'm like, I hope I'll see you again.
Yeah. It was fun. It was awesome.
Del Taco. Stephen De La Cruz knows what's up. We were in, we didn't go to Del Taco on the trip, but we checked when we were in Florida. And Dave, if you want to know and go to a Del Taco, there's one in Orlando. Kissimmee. I don't know where Kissimmee is, but it's right. There's one in Kissimmee, too. There's like 4 of them in Florida. Still can't imagine how Dawn handled all that driving. I drive to Vegas from Cali, and I'm exhausted. I don't know how Dawn does it either.
I want to arrive alive.
Yeah, she just...
I let him drive once, and it was for, 45 minutes, maybe?
No, I did like 2 hours of driving. Thank you very much.
Was
and
it
was
2 hours, was it?
I
had
beautiful.
to nap. I had to sleep.
It was a beautiful drive, too. Oh, wow. I missed a bunch of stuff. Sorry, guys.
I know.
Oh, wow. What's going on? Sorry, guys. If I missed your comment, I did something. Dave Cary needs to do it. He doesn't do anything else, so he needs to start pulling his weight on the podcast. That's fair. That is fair. Julio Franco, huge fan of the stance. Something's going on. I don't know who it is either. Maybe we're yelling too much. We might get in trouble, guys.
I'm not going to answer it if I don't know who it is.
Then don't answer. You can look right through here who it is. Do you want me to do it? And you talk to the people? Dave did fall asleep. I don't know what's going on, guys. Del Taco? Oh, there's some in Dallas Fort. One sec, guys. Don, you just talk to people. I'll go answer.
Okay. Sorry, we don't know anyone here, so I don't know who's knocking on our door. Makes me nervous. I don't know how to do this. Oh, they're saying there's like a leak or something. I'm sorry, I'm listening. Sounds like there's a leak coming from up here down to the basement below. So I don't know what's going on.
I accidentally stepped on his pop.
Oh, I had to go kiss my baby. What's happening?
There's a leak in the apartment below us. They said maybe it's the washer. I don't know what's going on, guys. So that's the real. That's the real. We just got back though, so I don't know how we could have had anything leak in the one day we've been back. Follow me on. Oh, Uncle. Sorry, guys. I was gone for a second. We have 207 people on here. That's insane. Thank you, guys. I'm missing a lot of comments, including. I'm not good with the comments, guys. This is a lot more people than I'm used to. So let me just make sure I don't miss these super chats.
Did they call maintenance?
Yeah, I would just have them call maintenance. Just do this right now. We'll check it out after. Cary and Dave, a couple of wise guys, love the shenanigans. There is a lot of shenanigans with us, guys. Sorry if I'm going to miss a little bit here. Towards Dawn or Cary's next tattoo. Oh, thank you, Archie, for $20. I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for all the super chats. They're not necessary, but we appreciate it. Kevin's saying I'm way behind in the chat. Speed this up. It's impossible to keep up with this. I'm sorry, man. True story. I'm just going to skip some people. If I missed you, I apologize. It's hard to manage with one person here. I'm just not good at it either. True story, Don did not like David. True story, did not like Dave at first, but now I wait on YouTube for NC Flipper and the Picker channel. Yeah, I mean, I like Dave. I don't know if I'm waiting for his new videos, to be honest, though. I mean, there's better uses of your time, but Dave grows on you, kind of like a foot fungus. Smile. Dave might have just swatted us. That's true. High stress moment. I was like, what's going on? Cops run. We're just used to like just assuming it's cops. So taco blowout. Do you guys buy video game discs with scratches on them? I'm thinking about getting
Is it the guy downstairs under us?
Yes. JFJ disc resurfacer, but I can't decide if disc will be profitable item long enough to make it worthwhile. That's a good question. I probably wouldn't unless you're doing Amazon. If you're doing Amazon and selling a lot of video games and a lot of DVDs, it might be worth it. But if you're just getting them occasionally, I wouldn't bother. If you find a great video game that's scratched up or DVD or something, just take it to a video game store and it'll be like $1 to like $3 to get it resurfaced. One time only. I still don't like Dave. Kevin, a little bit salty. My wife does though. That's fair. And she really is the, no offense, the smart one in the family. Don't take that the wrong way, though, of course. Did you do laundry in Haddon for a while? In units with multiple stories, that can happen. Happens in Florida with snowbird units. So they have house sitters that go flush the toilet and run water. Yeah, we had the kids living here while we were gone. So I'd imagine they washed clothes in this last month. But we've been gone 5 months, so maybe we're the first. Maybe it was the first time. I don't know. Dude, Julio Franco. The best batting stance of all time. If that's the real Julio Franco, I want to first off congratulate you on the career you had. 1983 to 2007. That's insane. Thank you for the sticker, whoever Julio Franco is. That's very kind of you. Thank you, guys. What's the difference between a super chat and a sticker? Does anybody know? I don't know what the difference is. Dave is a very nice guy. So I missed a lot of your stuff, and I apologize, guys. Hey, what's up? Death Valley Finds. Sean, what's up, brother? Appreciate you. Went out with him in New Orleans. What was it, like 3 or 4 days ago? He took us to Bourbon Street. I had Cajun food. I had gator tail for the first time. So did Don. Don tried it. And then also had, crawfish for the first time. Really, really good. Dave's a good cook, guys. He's a good cook. We also went to this like Mexican restaurant the last night we were there. That was amazing. I forgot the taco shop or whatever it was called, Dave. That place was dope. You thought it was Mormon missionaries? There's a lot of Mormons here, including myself. You know, I grew up Mormon. In Vegas, there's a big Mormon community. But I mean, I could never get mad for Mormon missionaries knocking on my door, considering how many doors I knocked on in 2 years in Mexico. The cool thing about knocking doors in Mexico as a Mormon missionary is everybody wanted to talk to us. because we were just these two little, white kids in Mexico, basically. And I always got asked the same questions. This was 2003, 4, 5. They always asked me if I knew Britney Spears, and I always said yes, of course I know Britney Spears, and if I knew George Bush. That was the two questions we got incessantly. Do we know George Bush, and do we know Britney Spears? And we would say no, because that would be lying if we said we did. Dave made fun of me at FlipCon. Yes, John, he did. He makes fun of everybody everywhere. John, by the way, great dude, met you at FlipCon. It was wonderful talking to you, man, and I hope to talk to you again and hang out. Will Clark had one of the sweetest swings, though, but yes, Franco had an interesting stance in 24 years. Yeah, that's more what it was. It was an interesting stance. I was watching some swings, like, on YouTube while we were driving. Jose Canseco, like, he didn't have the most beautiful swing, but that dude, when he swung, he looked like every hack was like he was going to hit it out of the park. But the best swing, I'd say, all time, and I think a lot of people would probably agree, would be King Griffey Jr. Damn Angels fans, so typical. Yeah, Kevin's an Angels fan, like one of the few out there. Wait, did you ride the bike and everything at Universal? Is that what you're talking about? We did, yeah.
I didn't like it.
I liked it. Don got sick.
Horrible.
That's how you know you made it, John, when Dave makes fun of you. My son did mission work in Nicaragua. They go into the jungle and find small villages. Everyone was very welcoming. That's what I can say about Mexico, man. Everybody was so nice. They would feed you, and you would go to the next house, and they would offer you food and water. Then you'd go to the next house. So, like, we could have ate 50 meals a day. And they were so cool. Nice people. Always took care of me. Sweet. And I enjoyed my time. They call it the best 2 years in our community. And it was really probably one of the 2 funnest years of my life. Ballpark Boys, Uncle Steve, what's going on? I'm not Mormon. Oh, I'm not Mormon. Come to my door. I've had Jehovah's Witnesses come, although not my belief. Always talk with them. I think it's good. Like, we're not practicing Mormon anymore either. But I always try to be nice to them because I remember what it was like to be them. Offer them a snack if they want something. Offer them water because it's hard. I mean, they kind of want to be home dating girls or guys, whatever they want to be doing. They want to be dating, having a life, and just enjoying themselves. And they're out there doing something they're very, very, they believe in, FlipCon, let's go. Grumpy Picker, how you doing, Kyle? Happy Picker. We both, what was this, like a week ago or so? We went garage selling together. Was it last week? Or I don't know.
Oh, he was asking about the bike as a Mormon.
Oh, no, that's a good question. We, in Veracruz, Mexico, were not allowed to ride bikes. We had to walk everywhere. In fact, you would get in big trouble if you got on a bike because you could get injured. I remember there was an emergency transfer once, meaning like a kid got in trouble and he had to leave the area it was in. And if that happens a couple times, you'll get sent home, which is a big no-no.
Why did he get sent home?
He didn't get sent home. He got an emergency transfer, and because he was riding a bike in his area.
Oh my God!
There was another time I had to get emergency transferred because somebody else was doing something against the mission rules. So I was in Acayucan, southern Veracruz, Mexico, and I got a call and late at night and just saying you have to go tomorrow to a place called I believe it was Coatepec, which was near the capital of Veracruz, and you have to go tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And the reason I found out was because the dude, this is an awesome story. I'm so glad he did this. He ran with the bulls in a place called Jico, which is a beautiful city in southern Mexico, and he ran with the bulls. The funniest thing was, you're not allowed to do that as a Mormon missionary.
I'm sure.
Number 2 is he followed the rules. He wasn't wearing his street clothes. He was wearing his mission uniform. So he wasn't breaking the rules. He was wearing his mission uniform, and somebody in the church recognized him, and he immediately he got sent to the farthest away place in the mission, like 1,000 miles away from where he was, basically. Kind of got castigated, I guess, and I had to go take his place because he was kicked out of that area.
That Valley Fine says something.
You still have Mormon vibes. You were the first reseller I discovered and could tell right away. Yeah, I would say. Yeah. I mean, I still feel like I don't drink, I don't smoke. And I grew up in Utah, guys. From the age of 10 to 38, I lived in Utah. So that's my culture. I wouldn't have made it 2 days before being sent home. I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm surprised I didn't get sent home, honestly. I mean, I was a goody two-shoe missionary. I was trying to always do exactly what they said all the time.
Oh, should I show everybody what he gave us, Death Valley Fines?
Yes.
Oh, it's in the suitcase.
Yes, we're going to show everybody what Sean gave us. I just appreciate people's points of view and how we may have differences, but take heed in listening. There's always something we can connect with. I love that. I agree 100% with that notion, honestly. I feel like and I think most people are like this. There's extremes on both sides, I think, that try to tear people apart, but most people get along if they just get to know each other. And when people talk to me about, oh, there's so much negativity on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and I think there is so much more positivity. And I'm not trying to be corny. There really is more positivity than negativity. And a lot of times, if you have a little empathy with people that are being negative, they're going through stuff or they wouldn't be acting that way. So I think if we were empathetic and tried to get along, everybody would be much happier. Look at this. This is cool. Death Valley Finds gave us this. It is a real gator head. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. We're going to put that on a shelf somewhere. Once we actually get the shelf set up somewhere behind us, or we figure out our live setup, we'll have that up there. So I appreciate that, man. Most beautiful part of the country you saw on the trip. So that's a good one. What was the most beautiful part of the country you saw, Don?
Oh, man, there was a lot.
I'll say for us, it's probably something we just hadn't seen much of. So like, it was beautiful, like through Virginia, through all the areas. Like it seems like once you get to Kansas City and on, all the highways have luscious trees all
down
the way
the
up
center, on the sides.
Yeah, all the way up to New York City almost, and then all the way down to Florida, all the way to Dallas. It was like that. I've grown up with green trees in Utah.
Yeah.
I really liked Louisiana. I liked the bayous, all the bridges, all the little waterways.
Yeah.
Going into New Orleans felt like I was going into Venice, Italy, except it was just a big city instead of smaller, older buildings. So I really liked Louisiana. It was different. It was something I never really experienced. Well, I absolutely love the way you end your videos. You still somehow manage to. Matthew, you got me, Matthew. You got me, man. How can my mom make $3K a month on a side hustle? Well, I want to tell you something. I don't share this a lot. I barely mention it 8 to 10 times a week on my Instagram.
Oh, 8 to 10 times a day.
Yeah. It's my 80-year-old mom, guys. I don't know if you know this. She's been reselling books.
That's go read what Dave's or Kevin said.
By
go
carrying
up
a lot of books.
Yeah. There you go. That's right. By carrying a lot of books.
By carrying a lot of books, yeah.
You would think he'd help the lady to
you
the
would
car.
think Rakin would help his mom carry the books, right? And have somebody else film, and he's making a lot of money. His mom's making plenty of money. So, I mean, yeah. All of our mothers and all of our fathers and all of our relatives can make a lot of money selling books on Amazon. But you have to buy the course first, Rakin. Do I get an affiliate link for this? Rakin, if you're here listening, can I get an affiliate link so I can start shilling your stuff too? I want to help. It's all good. He seems like a very nice guy, honestly.
Yeah.
And me and Dave want him desperately on the Trash to Cash podcast.
I thought he said he was.
He's going to do it, but we are going to rip him apart lovingly.
What?
We're going to lovingly tear him apart.
No, you're not.
With opening. Oh, wait, here we go. What's going on? Stop buying you Java figures. That should do it. That's true. I don't get the reference. Who bought a Java figure where?
There must be stuff you missed.
Yeah, I missed it. But thank you, Mike, for the $2. I appreciate you, man. Was the Commonwealth compound a beautiful place? And first off, it is a compound. Legally, its own, what do they call those out there, Kevin? Like where you have your own, like, county or something? Like it's its own city at this point. But we did approach the house down a long dirt road. And we saw the house in the distance, and I could see the Commonwealth cabin, and I felt like I was seeing a tourist place.
Aww.
I'm not joking. I really did. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the Commonwealth cabin. That's where Kevin fakes all those sales on eBay and pretends to be a reseller. That's what I told Don. No lie. I laugh at the end of every one of your daily vids. Thank you, Vintage Chick 64. I appreciate it. Hey, if it isn't the thrifter sifter, Matt himself.
Hi.
What's up, buddy? If you guys aren't following Matt on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you're not on YouTube at this point. He's killing it, man. Matt is the shorts king. If you guys want to learn even more about shorts than what I'm telling you, talk to Matt Thrifter Sifter. He is the master. I must have mentioned you at ThriftCon like 40 times, dude.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
to ThriftCon next year. Come hang out with us. NC Picker, she needs her own YouTube channel with Cary's mom.
Yeah.
Yes. I missed the origin story. How did NC Picker and Commonwealth Picker meet? How did you guys meet? That's a good question. I know how you guys both met me. You were both begging me to teach you TikTok.
No.
Both of you approached me via phone call. I remember to this day. I don't think about it a lot, but I do remember it. When Kevin said he wanted to call me, I was nervous. I think I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this weird man is about to call me.
No,
Don's like,
that's not
why?
what
What? No, I didn't say that, but that's what Don was thinking. Like, why are you? Who is Commonwealth Picker? What is that? Why is that? How old is he? You know, that's the questions that he gets often. What's up, everybody? What did you think of Bourbon Street? It's touristy. It's touristy. I love the French Quarter. I love the French architecture, the buildings, the weathered look. Like I took a picture on one of my thumbnails. It was like the shutters were all weathered from being there.
I
for
used to do that. I used
Dawn
to
used
make
to-
stuff look like that.
She would buy new shutters and she would make them look
look
weathered
like that.
Hi, Cary and Don. Really enjoyed all the videos. Did you ever make it to Graceland? We wanted to. That was on the initial idea.
We had to hurry and just go right. We didn't go down to Memphis, but we even had to hurry to go through Nashville to get to the Airbnb with
Trash to Cash thing.
and.
But when we initially decided to
Drifter
do
Center.
this, Graceland was like the main thing we wanted to go see.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you, we're going back.
We're gonna go
soon.
back. We're gonna do this stuff again. The cool thing
Oh,
about having adult children and stuff, we just do what we want.
Well, also we just have them work for us, right, Kevin?
Exactly. Kevin knows what's up.
I did the wink. Kevin does the wink.
Yeah, Thrifter Sifter is 7'2" and 120 pounds. That dude, like you were Matt, you were way taller than I thought you were. Like it was kind of rude in a way because I felt tall until you were there. Because Kevin and Dave are such tiny, tiny little strange men, and you're aggressively tall. So take that as a compliment because it's meant as one. Oh no, you're tall, good, great dude. Come to the Trash to Cash reseller rally. When are we doing that, Kevin? Are you announcing it on my live? What up, Cary and Don? Been enjoying watching the adventures unfold. Well, thank you, Polly.
Thank you.
What made you all move to Vegas?
Oh, we just wanted a change. I'd lived in Utah and in the same place for 21 years, and we figured it was a better opportunity for the reselling part and also the
Year-long reselling because of the weather.
Yard sales all year round. Plenty of things to do. So many things. You can just go down and walk the strip if you want to on a Wednesday night or whatever. It's there's so many things.
Any given night, we could probably see
No snow.
Quiet Riot is probably playing somewhere on the strip right now. If we want to hear "Come On, Feel the Noise" at any point,
I would love
we
that.
just go down to Ellis Island. We get the discount steak, and then we go see him play.
No,
I would love to see Quiet Riot.
Well,
honestly, I love Quiet Riot, but
definitely
there's
the
so
snow
many,
too, right?
Yeah, I don't like snow.
Both of us don't like snow.
It's so wet and cold, slippery, and snowy. I'm just tired.
Well, yeah.
I'm tired of snow, guys. The Thrifter Sifter is 6'4", guys. But you were wearing platform like Doc Martens most of the time, so you were like 6'8". Come through southern Indiana en route to Graceland, please. Right over the river from Kentucky. We'll have to do that. We want to go hit other places.
Next time I will.
We definitely want to hit different places, but
Yep.
Next time we do this, I'm jealous of the bogus check mark. Oh yes, Thrifter Sifter does have. Do you have a check mark right now, like we can see? No. It is when you comment officially on. When you get over 100,000 followers, as Thrifter Sifter does have, you get the check mark. Oh wait, what's going on? There's a lot of people here. Sorry guys, what's going on? Well, flipping ain't easy. What's up, John? Sorry for getting in late. Just arrived back home. Glad to see you guys made it in safe.
Thank you.
I just was going over some of the cards that you, or at least talked about the cards that you sent me, dude. Thank you for those cards while we were gone. I'm gonna have fun going through those. I appreciate it, man. Julio Franco, is the whole gambling aspect of Vegas ever tempting to do?
No.
No.
We used to. I would always want to put in some money in the machines, $20 or something, and then right after I'd lose that in less than a minute, I tell myself I could have bought. You know how much junk I could have bought at the thrift store with that.
Yeah.
And had something to show for it. I just never again. We did do the little.
I enjoyed
gambling
craps,
with
and
Dave.
if Dave was here again, I'd go play craps with him. But that would just be like. Craps was kind of fun because you got more than like 5 minutes usually of
And it was
entertainment.
exciting.
And you just go in with whatever amount, a couple $100, and you go, that's my entertainment money. I'm going to lose it all. And then you don't care if you lose it all. That's how you have to be. If you're trying to make a living doing it, there's people who do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing some sports betting. I'm not like morally.
We need to. Go
I'm not
watch the
morally
show.
against it. Gambling's the reason we don't have to pay state tax here. So one of the reasons.
That's the other good reason to move here.
Is Gordon Lightfoot still playing in Vegas? That'd be dope. Sundown,
I don't know.
you better take care. You've been creeping around my backstage.
So he asked, "Where are you now?"
Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada.
We're back home.
We're back home, man. We're in the eBay Thunderdome right now. So stupid to say it. So happy to see you made it home safely.
Thank you.
We're glad we're here. We appreciate that. Quiet Riot will be at our state fair playing in 2 weeks. Dope.
Dang.
I like Quiet Riot.
Yes.
In my prime, I was 5'11", 5'11 and a half. Now 5'9". So I'm like 5'9 and a half. So we're about the same height.
5'7".
Cool. Thought you would like those. Yes. I always wondered if the Commonwealth cabin was like walking into an episode of Father Knows Best. Now that is a very, very, Father Knows Best is like a 1950s TV show, right?
I've never seen it.
Like, is Father Knows Best? Is that the Danny Thomas show or is that a different show? You know who Danny Thomas is?
No.
Do you know who Margot Thomas is?
No.
That's his daughter. She was that girl in the 1960s TV show. Anyway, very famous Hollywood family. It probably is exactly like that. You go in there and there's just somebody who's trying to give you penny candies and it's really weird. I'm with Dawn. I feel like you just throw money away when you gamble. It's true. I agree.
Yes.
Me and casino not good. Penny slots even nope.
Nope.
Locals in Vegas have no desire to go to the Strip and usually find a nice off-the-Strip casino.
Oh.
Yeah, like where we are, there's several casinos that are way off the Strip if we wanted to go. We would go to the Strip for like concerts, and I mean we're still like. The funny thing is we were here about 2.5 months before we left for almost a month and a half. So it's almost like it's not like I was saying
still
like
not computing.
It doesn't feel like home 100% yet either, to be honest. And it was starting to feel like that. I think it's because we were gone. If we arrived in like Clearfield, Utah, we would feel differently. I feel it's going to take us probably 5 or 6 months of being here consistently to make it feel really like home. Anyone drive an hour and not get a bagel lately? Dave did that. What's the markup on plush? How many do you need to hit on to make a living? You're not gonna make a living selling only plush. That's 100% sure. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but you'd have to sell thousands probably.
And find the right ones that are worth a lot.
The thing, I look at plush as like just another thing to add to your quiver of, is that what they're called? A quiver of arrows? It's just one more thing when you're out and about that you can find. You could probably make a couple $100 easily a month with plush. And you add that with the couple hundred you make from other stuff, and and then it all adds up. And then occasionally you might have a great month where you make 600 on plush. I just don't think it's very likely, unless you are hardcore, really learning all the brands, and you're going out hunting all the time. You're looking on Facebook Marketplace, buying collections, and then it might be possible. Now, hey, what's up, Art? If you guys aren't following Art of Resell, he's awesome. Local Las Vegas guy. He came to FlipCon and he rocked it. Now that you're back in town, I got to see you more. Let's do it, dude.
Most certainly.
Let's do it, man. We're gonna go hang out with everybody. I wanna meet more. I don't know everybody out here in Vegas that resells and that does content or that.
We ain't been living here long enough.
We haven't been living here, but we've hung out with Art at FlipCon. You came to the Trash to Cash thing as well.
We've hung out with Sonny.
And Sonny, we've hung out with
and
a lot.
Few others.
And both great dudes.
It does.
It feels amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Who was nicer than you thought who you met at FlipCon? That's a good question. Nicer than I thought. Everybody was nice. Reezy, yeah. Here's the funny thing. I didn't talk to Reezy at FlipCon. I didn't approach him. He didn't approach me. The day after FlipCon, or 2 days after FlipCon, he messaged me on Instagram, and we talked for like an hour. So, and he was really, really nice. And everybody who I talked to that talked to Reezy was like, oh, that dude was super cool and nice.
Yeah. So
Reezy resells. Super nice guy, super cool. Very, very passionate. Like, he knows his stuff backwards, forwards, sideways, upside down, and under an umbrella tree. Damn, I was going through a bag of vintage Little People vehicles and got, for $1 while watching this stream, just comped a little R2-D2 toy in the bag, $60 plus shipping or more, some vintage Kenner toy. Yeah, dude, the vintage Kenner stuff is worth a bit. 1977 to 1983. If you see those markings on what looks to be a Star Wars character, that's going to be, and it says LFL, which is Lucasfilm Limited. That's going to be a Star Wars toy. Also, Google Lens is your best friend with those, if you don't know, because there's a lot of like side characters that I didn't remember, and it can help you a lot. It depends on the plush. You would be amazed at what you can make selling plush. Well, there you go. Maybe I'm underestimating it, honestly. I'm a chick and was tallest in my high school and my family until one of my nephews and their son. He's 6'4".
Oh, dang.
Nice. I was always a little upset that I was the shortest out of my crew. My dad was, I think, six foot. My older brothers, 6'1", 6'4", and 6'2", and I'm 5'9.5". Actually, I measured myself, and I was like 5'11". Maybe I'm taller than I think I am, but I'm going to say that I'm 6 foot, just on the record. If anybody asks, I'm a solid 6 foot, 6'1" if I feel like it. That's what I'm going to tell people. It's like walking into Mr. Rogers' house. That's exactly. Kevin is a wholesome goody two-shoes. That's for sure. That's for sure. Cary, how do you know so much old school Hollywood trivia when you were so young? I don't know. I grew up in...
It's Mom.
I'm a trivia person in general. I'm really good with trivia. My mom was in that, a little bit in that industry. So maybe that's it. I'm not sure. I'm good with trivia. That's like one of my...
NC Picker even said Reezy.
Yeah, Reezy is nice. I agree. Let me see. I'm trying to get this to go up. What's going on?
Someone asked about Buc-ee's, and then...
Kevin makes $300 a minute on plush. That's true. That's it's basically as fast as his
special plush.
As fast as his family can list, ship, and store his items, Kevin can sell them. I mean, Kevin is definitely like, he's the one that's out there. Like, he's definitely a facade. I mean, I don't want to be rude, and I don't think he's going to take this the wrong way, but it's a fraud, is what I'm saying. Everything he does. No, I'm just kidding. Kevin works his butt off, and he does. He does ship. He does like to remind you all and me often that he does ship and he does post. But his dad picks up his packages and takes them to because he has a problem with the post office people. I think, right? He doesn't get them. I don't know, and I don't know if they were just helping him those days we were there. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Do you all have one store or separate stores? One store. One store. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have separate stores, though. Dave ate like 50 brisket tacos from Buc-ee's in 2 days. That's true.
Oh, man.
You were there. Yes. You were there, Matt, when we literally, I don't know why we went to Buc-ee's, but Dave came back with $140 worth of food from Buc-ee's. I don't even know how you get 100. I mean, I get it, but like, he got like 2 of everything for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, he got, I mean, which was awesome. He was being cool and he was treating us. That was very kind of him. And it was good. It was very good, honestly. Dave Tesla Picker, the man, the myth, the legend, and the guys who takes more vacations than anybody in America. So Tesla Picker is super nice. Reezy, Dave
Tesla
agrees.
Picker, that Dave, you mean?
No, Tesla Picker is a guy that has a channel.
Oh.
No, NC Picker said Reezy.
Oh, okay.
Kevin, don't you mean is Wayne Newton still playing in Las Vegas? More your age group, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, is Elvis still at the International Hotel? Kevin, do you know? I learned that from the movie that he played at the International.
Who did, Elvis?
Yes, I identify as 6'1". Exactly. Callie says hi. Hi, Callie.
Hi.
How are you doing, Callie? Callie's got the most energy in the whole world.
Oh my gosh,
the whole
she's
world.
So fun.
All of the energy in the world, Callie has. Very much. Callie is very much what I imagined Dave was when he was a child.
Oh yeah.
Just a ball of energy. Hey, what's up? I didn't know Tesla Picker was here. What's up, man? Hello, everybody. I'm missing a lot of people. When you're stocky, you don't need height. Elbow cough. Alrighty. Men always lie about their height. I lied and would never admit to hitting 6 foot, so I was 5'11" and 1/2. But I can tell if a guy says 6 feet and I'm taller. That's the truth. That's the truth. I went to my prom and my date was taller than me. Nicole was taller than me, so she was like in heels and she was like 6'2" and I was 5'10" or something. So that was I don't know if it was embarrassing, but I felt very short. How could I take that the wrong way? No, you couldn't take that the wrong way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I say, and guys, just for the record, if I say with all due respect before anything I say, it's fair game. So with all due respect, Kevin's channel is a fraud. With all due respect, though.
Which one?
All of them. All of them. And I mean that with all of the due respect. Not a partial amount. There's a lot of respect that's due. And I'm giving that all to him. But it's a fraud. No, he's not a fraud. He's great. And he does sell stuff. And he's much better at it than me. As you guys know, I'm joking. I don't know why I need to say that. But I feel like I do. Dave is a big child. Yes. He's a small child stuck in a smaller child's body. Something like that. He's not a man. Like, he's not a manly man is what I'm trying to say. My dog killed and ate a gopher today. It was upsetting.
Oh.
Oh, like it ate it, and you saw like it had the gopher in its mouth. Molly ate a whole gopher. Wow.
Oh.
That's kind of like, then you know, like if you needed somebody to hunt with in the apocalypse, that Molly would be down. How much money do you think you spent last month? Ooh.
Oh, driving around?
Everything, yeah.
Oh my gosh, how much?
I'd say like 5,000.
What?
Wasn't it? Because
it's more than that.
It was more than 5,000.
Yeah.
40,000. I was kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Probably like 70,000. I'd say.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money to do this. That's for sure. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. Every single respect that's due. But to be fair, no additional respect. There's no undue respect that I'm going to give, if that makes sense. All of the respect that is due, he will receive, but not an inkling more. To be fair, not an inkling less. So with that,
sweet.
It is sweet. Thank you for recognizing that. That's a dark story, Dave. Blood. It is a dark story. Do you ever?
Real.
What's going on?
AM picker.
Yeah, real men use 8-ply toilet paper. I use 1-ply.
Especially Dave, he always has
I use
diarrhea.
1-ply, and what I can't get, I use my hand.
Ew.
Hey, they did it in the old days. It's good enough for them. It's good enough for me. Do you ever buy boxes of new sports cards like Optic and such? When I can find them, I like to find like that kind of stuff at a retail store if possible. I have bought, since I'm near a pretty decent store, card store now, I bought some like hobby stuff lately. A lot of it to open on Whatnot and other stuff to open for myself. I got like Top Series 2 baseball. I bought a box for myself, and I bought like 2 to open on Whatnot. I bought some Sage, the autograph stuff. I got a Kenny Pickett auto that I sold for like $100-something. When are you doing a Whatnot? I think we're going to be doing a couple Whatnots in the next couple days, guys, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing a couple Whatnots. We'll give out more information. I think I'm going to do a card one, a single card auction, and I think we're going to do at least one regular picker auction. We have a lot of excess stuff we're not going to be able to get to quickly, so we can push it on to you guys, and you guys can get a deal and sell it yourselves, basically, and maybe somebody wants it for collection. Still want to know if you're going into the training for next year's hot sauce challenge. I don't need to train. I'm just going to do it. The thing is, I love hot sauce. Problem is with the hot sauce challenges, and I'm sure flip the world if you're still here, Chris. It's like, I think when they get that hot, they don't taste good anymore, so they're just kind of meant to punish you. That one I had wasn't the hottest one they had that night, to be fair. But it wasn't that bad. It just made me hiccup uncontrollably, which was interesting. It was an interesting reaction. Wasn't terrible, but I would do it. I would do the whole gambit. It'd be fun. Back when I lived in Mexico, they used to have like chili peppers in the trees that would grow, and I'd be at like somebody's house eating because we had like different members of the church who would like feed us. And I remember picking peppers off the trees and putting them in my tacos and just eating them, not even knowing what they were. I'm glad you enjoy the Whatnots, Side Hustle Preacher. We'll be doing more of them. Man, I bought 20 mega boxes of NFL Optic today. Oh man, I'm jealous. I want some NFL Optic for sure. 100% want some of that. I'd love to find some. Tried to send you all a tip, but it didn't go through. Maybe my security setting. Anyhow, no need to do that. We appreciate you. Kevin, if you want to do a Trash to Catch Facebook group, want my help, peace out. I'll set one. I just got back, but give me like through the week and I'll get it set up. Kevin's like a magician with his hands, weaving, spinning, swirling, and twirling, and saying absolutely nothing. Have you guys noticed that about Kevin's videos? Like, he says a lot without saying a single thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, he will say something that sounds beautiful, that makes you believe again. It makes you question everything and then fall in love with humanity again. But then at the end, you're like, I don't think he said anything. You know what I mean? It was just a bunch of hot air and just an old guy flapping his jaws. And that's really his talent, honestly, is he can inspire without really doing anything inspirational. Am I being too hard, Kevin? I'm sorry. I'm just playing, dude. Let's go. I've been researching what's coming up for the 2023 hot sauce. Let's do it, man. I'm down. Women love a man who pukes. Yeah, women do love a man who pukes after a hot sauce challenge. Am I tired? I think I am. Hamburger or hot dogs? Hamburger for sure. Is that like a secret question I don't understand? Flip the World's the next co-host. Yeah, dude, I love Flip the World. He gives us an edge. Flip the World makes us look cool. If I'm by Flip the World, like in a panel, people are gonna assume that I have tattoos and piercings that I don't have. They're gonna assume that I'm in a biker gang, which I've always wanted. I want people to assume I'm in a biker gang, but not actually call me out on it because I can't back it up, and I'm pretty sure I'd get in trouble if I tried to pretend I was. Kevin is the Godfather. St. Louis sucks. I didn't mind St. Louis. I went to a game. I went to a Cardinals game. Love when Dave shares his mistakes. It's really all his videos. That is what his videos are. I made a mistake today. I'm sorry. But a lot of Dave's mistakes are due to the fact that the dude works full time. And he has children. He has a family. He cooks. He has a cooking channel for some reason. He does Trash to Cash. I mean, the dude's busy. I'd love to see what he could do if he were able to quit his job. But, Denny's pays a lot, guys. Denny's pay, and he's head cook. He's head cook, so. Just kidding. That would actually be an awesome job. I think you'd hear the best stories. It would be like you were just like hearing nothing but awesome stories all day if you were working there. Are they really selling hamburgers? That's weird. I think I did see that. Chick-fil-A selling hamburgers is weird. Why? They're making a ton of money. What do they need that for? What's up, man? Better than late than ever. I'm guessing you're about done. We'll be on for a few more minutes for sure. Dawn apparently bailed. When is Trash to Cash podcast from FlipCon coming out? It isn't because the audio... I don't know, Dave, if you're here, if you're going to do anything with the audio. We only got the audio. We didn't get any visual. Dawn apparently filmed my part on a potato, if you guys saw my video. Remember, did you see what you filmed for the live, Dawn, and the visual was all weird? I don't know what happened there.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so we don't really have any video of it. I think a couple people filmed it. Maybe it's out there somewhere. What I learned from Dave NC Picker is ignore garage sale prices. They mean nothing. That's actually that's honestly a good point, though, because he can always talk people down. I've canceled Hulu and YouTube TV. All I watch is Trash to Crash Crew every day, so that's what I stick with. Well, thank you. Thank you. This is an interesting time to tell you that we've launched a subscription service. So instead of giving them your money, you can give Kevin, because we're not getting any of the cut, but you can give Kevin your money. And he's promised us at some point when we're financially able to, support the dream or whatever he's saying to us, that we will also get whatever it is, 7%, I think is what he promised us, split in two, so 3.5% minus fees. I think we'll owe him a few bucks actually, but was the potato at least baked? Always. How would you make the world's best meatloaf? Find out today
oh my gosh.
on World's Best Recipe. How would you?
Oh, that's a good
Where
plug.
would you find that kind of
I
information?
have no idea. Oh, I think I know.
I know a guy that's about to start a cooking channel.
Oh.
I know a dude who's about to start a much better cooking channel than yours, Dave. Just
Stay
FYI. Stay tuned. It's Philadelphia based. That's the only clue I can give. If you're reading this, get me on the pod. You're on the pod? You want to be on the pod? That's all you had to say. Just comment in our things, and then on the pod, and then you bug us enough, we'll get you on. Is it true from Chick-fil-A, luau burger patty topped with Kobe Jack cheese, fresh grilled pineapple, crispy applewood smoked bacon, served on a warm toasted sweet bun? That sounds amazing. Trash to Cash needs a once a month eating challenge episode.
Oh.
I agree. That would
Is that
be
like
awesome.
a mukbang or whatever they call it?
Yeah, a mukbang, yeah. We should do that. That's a great idea. We're going to go ahead and co-op that. Thank you. The pick. What's going on? No problem, Commonwealth. I'm the guy that messaged you about buying the shoe store inventory a month ago. Definitely was a good flip. Congratulations, man. When you're responsible enough, you can have $1 to spend. Oh, thank you. Aw. Yeah, you've been donating all our money, haven't you? To yourself. I knew it. I'm definitely not responsible, so that's fair. Commonwealth Grill Show. Yes. Could you imagine, Kevin? How would he get other people to do the cooking for him and somehow act like he was doing the cooking, though? You just see every time there's like different hands. It's like Heather cooking. Enaman? Oh, that's a good question. Enaman or NC Piggy? I don't even think there's a competition, really. What should my plush be, guys? What should my plush be? I'm thinking a ship for plush shipping. That's what we've talked about, like a cartoon ship for plush shipping. But it doesn't have a catchy phrase. I guess it's plush shipping. Do you guys have a better idea? Should it just be a piece of poop, like a emoji? Not like an actual piece of poop. That'd be weird.
What?
But like a poop plush, maybe? I need to get in on this. Happy Friday, Junior, everyone. Thank you all for the great content, Cary and Dawn. It's been fun to watch. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Betty Boop. I know your real name, Lizette. There we go. I remembered. Anyone have a good flauta recipe? I don't know any place that actually has a good flauta recipe.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, probably Taco Bell. I know that you did on World's Best Recipe a flauta recipe, but
it looked delicious too.
Did it though?
Yes.
Sure, we'll go with that. It looked amazing, I guess. Does Dave make a mean hot pocket? Do you know what hot pockets are called in Nebraska? They're called runzas, and they're amazing. That's one thing I learned from this trip. Well, Dawn, are you okay? Because it was a runza. I want to live inside of a runza, like a runza house, and just eat the filling. That went weird real quick. How would you make the world's best meatloaf? Dave tried 50% beef. I'm tired, guys. I'm going to end this soon. Beef and 50% Eda sausage wrapped bacon. Yeah, that's about right. Why don't you just do bobbleheads like the athletes? Oh, that'd be a good idea. Be probably pricey though. A plus ship named Plus. Plus the ship. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, will you all then have a podcast with the three of you to discuss FlipCon? I know it will be entertaining. We did discuss FlipCon on our latest podcast. If you go on Trash to Cash, the one we did that came out Tuesday, we talked about FlipCon. All the juicy inside details. Who fought who wore it best, who flipped the table when he was pissed off. It wasn't Harry Tornado, but it might have been. It might have been him. It was cute though. It was like
who got the drunkest?
Who got the drunkest? We could talk about that. There were some people who partook of that imbibed themselves. Did you say cart or buggy? You don't put the cart before the buggy. Is that a phrase or something? It's not soda. It's soda, not pop. It's Coke. It's what we heard in Texas. It's Coke. You call everything Coke.
It's pop.
Cary Bear. That's a good one.
Aww.
A Cary Bear. That is cute, actually. But it's like also cool and like hip, like with sunglasses and like a hat, like a golf hat, like a dirty golf hat with like some fake Oakleys. And
who's that?
I need Dawn's knowledge on plush. I have so many from the 60s to current and cannot move them for some reason.
Send me a message.
Send Dawn a message. She can help you. She'll probably try to buy them all from you. That's probably what she'll do. It's all Coke in Texas. That's true. Dave is here with all his 15 account channels. That's true.
So is Kevin.
Kevin, where is Garage Sale Nation, by the way? I haven't seen them pop up. And where's American Arbitrage's secret lover? They haven't showed up. I don't know. That's an account that sometimes comments.
Really?
It's my secret lover, Dawn. Don't worry about it.
Oh, is it Dave?
But it might be Dave, honestly. I hope they pop up now. That'd be hilarious. Or if Bearded Lemoncello is here. That's a Trash to Cash reference. There's 2 Bearded Lemoncellos out there. I'd love to see one of the 2 of them. Not both of them. That'd be ridiculous. Cary Bear with a Mighty Ducks hat. I might have trouble with it. I could do like a generic duck hat. And also, we got to remember, the more things I'm adding, the more it's going to cost. I don't want to. I want to be able to undercut Dave and Kevin. I want to be able to undercut them because that's how you sell more. What would the Cary Bear's power be? It would be love and friendship, probably. Love and friendship. How was the hot tub with Dave? It was nice. The cool thing about being in a hot tub, it was a hard tub for us. With Dave is you don't know if it's a fart or if it's just the bubbles. You don't know. So you're able to just freely be yourself. You're able to let it go, and it's time to get out when the turd reaches the top of the jacuzzi. That's when you know it's time to leave.
Jeez.
Oh, Bearded Lemoncello's here. Bearded Lemoncello. I mean, I'm here. That's awesome. Tina, what's up? Dave got into the bath salts again. Yes, he tends to do that. Dave does tend to do. Hey, Tina. Tina's Dave's better half in every way imaginable. Much cooler and funner and smarter than Dave. Dave's a mess, is what I'm trying to say.
I have to agree.
Yeah. Oh, NC Picker Shorts is here, guys.
Oh my
God. Have you started following NC Picker Shorts? You don't need to. Just watch his TikTok. It's the same stuff.
Okay, so name all of his things.
Tape gun plush. Maybe Cary duck with the backwards hat. I like that. That's not bad, actually.
Cary duck?
Yeah, I think that would work. Yeah, I could do a duck. A duck.
Doesn't somebody else do a duck, though?
A reselling duck? No.
I thought somebody had ducks. I thought I heard you guys talking about it.
We're going to
Duckies.
crush them.
Oh.
What do you do with competition, Don? You crush their bones into the ground. Sorry, sometimes I yell at people. My neighbors know.
Weirdo.
We did stop in Kearney. I think we did. We drove.
Where's that?
The Kearney's that bridge that like you guys had like that. That's like your main attraction, right? Is that bridge museum thing? It was pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, we've had Mountain Man Treasure on the show. Oh, Troy Mountain Man Treasures is doing ducks.
Yeah, I thought I heard that.
See, there we go. You do. You just crush them, guys. If they die, they die. That is true. That's the thing. Like, I want my competition to do well, but I also want to crush them.
Oh my gosh.
It's a fight. It's an internal fight at all times. Like, I want them to do well, but also suffer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I want them to, if they are successful, realize it's because I let them be successful. That's what I really want. I just articulated it. I want them to feel like I made them successful. This is stupid, guys. Hey, Garage Hell Nation's here. How you doing, old man? Flip the world, Drago.
Jeez.
You can make. I wish I could make my own Funko Pop. That's a little cost
awesome.
prohibitive, but that would be dope. But you didn't stop at any of the thrifts here. Just drove. Yes, I just drove through Adam. We stopped in. Gosh, I forgot. We did stop in Lincoln. We didn't have much success in Lincoln. Oh, Rocky for reference, another '80s movie that Kevin loves. Rocky is good. Drago, I got it. I just didn't understand how you used it. It was weird. Just kidding, dude. Cary, you have to edit videos together if you and Dave laughing and smiling at each other with your theme song from your channel playing in the background. That's actually a good idea.
You should.
That's a good idea. Just all just all the moments, all the special moments. Cary, you need a dog. All the great YouTubers have a dog. Where's Duke at? We should
He's out there
Duke.
with Shaden.
Duke's out there with Shaden, but
She's cooking, so
we have Duke in the video tomorrow.
Oh
yeah. Duke made a cameo when we were cooking because we actually.
No, isn't he in
we actually
last
did a
night's
little
video?
bit of cook. Well, Dawn started to cook and I left, but we did mention cooking in the video because that's a big thing. A duck dressed as a boat captain. That's good. Cary Bear is really the perfect fit. I like that. Cary Bear. Because my nickname is Care Bear.
Oh, is it?
She wants me to do the ship.
I like the ship.
She likes the ship, but we haven't had anybody else like the ship. So you have to accept that your idea isn't good at some point.
How about a box plush? Shipping.
York. Yeah, York and Lincoln is where you stopped. Yes, both sucked. Lincoln does have a good Amazon bin store if you go there. That's the one thing I learned, Adam, from this whole trip is like we weren't in any place long enough to really learn where the good spots were.
Yeah.
We were literally just randomly stopping off the road at places. So, I mean, if we had planned it better, but it's kind of hard to like plan every stop for a whole trip. So, would you have to take out Pirate Ship, who uses a ship as a logo? Yeah, we would take out Pirate Ship. I don't think they're much of a competition for me at this point. I mean, they just do shipping. They're not doing much. I mean, I do terrible content, and they do shipping. We're different genres. What do you say? Well, guys, I'm going to call it a day, mostly because this is the main reason, we are doing intermittent fasting, and I have like 2 minutes to eat before it's 8 p.m., and I'm probably going to eat a little after 8.
Well, if we do, then you can't eat again until a little after
Exactly.
12.
I can't eat again till at like whatever time after 12. We're doing intermittent fasting, and we're trying to watch our calorie intake after I ate like 7,000 pounds on that trip.
Yeah.
But it was worth it, and we should have done it. So
it was fun.
For that reason, I'm going to call it a night, guys. And we're going to do this every week. I don't know if because I know Sonny has his show on Thursday, so we'll probably do it a different day. But we're going to do this every week or a different time. So hopefully, thank you guys for coming here. We had so many people here. I'm kind of surprised how many people showed up. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you for supporting us on this trip. I was really surprised on how many people really interacted with it and watched it. I didn't expect it to do so well.
Yeah.
And I think it's awesome. I mean, Dawn, what was the main thing you learned from this whole trip?
As far as what?
Like, what was the most, like, what did you learn from the trip? Like, what was your main takeaway?
That there are so many people out there that you don't even think know you or